shoot a video right here.
You think we should shoot it right now?
Yeah, might as well.
You rolling?
I'm rolling.
Start the beat.
Come on.
Real world shit. Hey, real world shit, man.
Steve-O go crazy.
Hey, every move is calculated. I do numbers calculator. You don't got my cash or payment, push it, boy, I'ma catch you later. Riding with that soul snatcher, just in case I catch a hater. I don't need a entourage, come by myself like a masturbator. Bitches say I'm captivating, but you know I ain't captivating. I might pull up roof missing, the whip done got decapitated. Take a bad bitch and I grip her firm and tell her affirmations like, babe, you bad as fuck, but you look good whenever you take it. Ain't nobody taking shit from me, never. Yeah, if they ever say they did, they all kept. New era, the type of nigga to get a relationship, cheat and go tell her. See, I'm the type to walk in the bank, have a relationship with the teller. Like a traffic light that stuck on red, I cannot go for nothing. Ask my mama about her oldest son. She know before I starve, I get it with force just like I'm Obi-Wan. If I'm feeling stuck, I jump in a book, then I go learn me something. You nigga be dumb as hell. You can be the toughest, I'ma be the smartest nigga. Yeah, it took him a while to get my art, my shit not artificial. You could blow or fake it fast, your shit gon' probably fall off quicker. Yeah, my shit is infinite, just like an 8 whenever you flip it to sideways. Nigga, I pullin' profit, just like niggas pullin' driveways. I can't take the high road, nigga, this the road that I paid. I can't say too much about it, I thought I told you crime pays. Thought I told you. Hey, every move is calculated, I do numbers calculator. You don't got my cash or payment, push it, boy, I'ma catch you later. Riding with that soul snatcher, just in case I catch a hater. I don't need a entourage, come by myself like a masturbator. Bitches say I'm captivating, but you know I ain't captivating. I might pull up roof missing, the whip done got decapitated. Take a bad bitch and I grip her firm and tell her affirmation like, hey, you bad. Y'all thought I be playing when I said they be trying to kick me out the mouth shit, and I still just be rapping. I don't be capping. Real world business, man. No entourage out right now. Go stream that, run it up. Send it to your mama and your mama. That's what I'm saying. Real world business.
All right, shout outs to everybody in the building. What's going on? Shout outs to Bronze Flat Power God in the building. What's going on, player? DOD, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy New Year's to everybody. What's going on, Young? Shout outs to the cynical one in the building. Raj Will in the building. What's going on, player? What's going on, Ray? Shout outs to Ray Hama in the building, man. Shout outs to everybody here, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Shout outs to everybody that made it to the new year in one piece. You dig? Got so much stuff to talk about on today's show. And also pick up where we left off, man. We left off in a good space on the last show. Oh, hold on, y'all. Not gonna lie, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Hold up. All right, yeah. So yeah, we left off on the last. We left off in a good space on the last show. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hold up. Shout outs to Auntie. You dig? Shout outs to everybody here, man. Shout outs to everybody in the place to be, man. Look, man. So much stuff is going on, man. I told you guys to stay your ass inside, because not everything that's popping and busting outside gonna be fireworks. You know, I'm hearing in I think it's in New Orleans. You know, I'm hearing that there's like a huge massacre that went down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's going on, Larry? Happy New Year's, player. Good to see you, bro. You know, I heard in New Orleans like a big old massacre went down and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, I heard a whole bunch of other stuff around the world start occurring, man. And it just, you know, like I said, man, you guys got to really, when you get older, bro, you get older. That's really what it is, you know. Don't let life always humble you by going outside. I know I'm the king of telling people to take their ass outside, but you know what I'm saying? There's a time and place where you take your ass inside. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm a weirdo. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I be damn near outside almost every day, right? But depending on where I'm at, shit, holidays, my ass is inside, you know? Ain't nothing wrong when you get a little bit older. You know, you can be inside, and turn up with your own damn self. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. You know. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, this shit crazy. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, man, a lot of stuff going on in the world, man. Like I said, they riding down at not even riding in New York. I mean, in New Orleans, but they're even going off in Howard and stuff like that. Trump's supposed to do his inauguration. You know, they're going in on his inauguration and just other little nuanced stuff, man. It just seems like it's gonna be a you know, this year gonna start off a little bit rough. You know what I'm saying? And you know, New Year's fell on a Wednesday. Then you got Thursday and then Friday. So the year's starting off with what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you know, these are one of those years where it's like, okay, yeah, it's gonna shape the next 5 years going into 2030. But you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's some more of the same. You know, let's pick up where we left off a little bit, man. Like I said, a lot of people in Black YouTube is going down the drain. Like I can't even tell you how bad Black YouTube is going down the drain. It won't even make no goddamn sense how bad. I can tell you and show you. You know, Black YouTube taking its ass down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Black YouTube is taking its ass down the drain. Everybody's a player now all of a sudden, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I even saw somewhere around this space that, doomer content is making a comeback. A lot of black pilled people want to come out the cut and shit like that. But like I said, everybody is trying to be, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to be players. And it's not working, you know what I'm saying? It's not working, only a player can be a player, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, player behavior can be learned. But I'm just gonna tell you the truth, man. With Black YouTube, I'm gonna say some real shit, If you weren't there, like my brother Royce J right here, if you wasn't there, you missed it. And some of the things that you missed or never witnessed, you may be trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. You know what I'm saying? You may be trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. See what I'm saying? And like just with like the future and the internet and how the world is shaping up, there's just so many you just had to be there type moments that's going on. You just had to be there. I don't know what else to tell you. It's like, bro, you just had to be there. I did really anything that I can tell you at this point is not gonna do you any justice. You ain't gonna believe it. You just had to be there. Shout outs to my brother Royce J dropping the huge, starting the show off right. $10 on the Cash App. Let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's go.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Shout outs to Royce J. Let's go.
Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to Royce J, man. Good to see you, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to the real ones in the building, the real players in the building. Shout outs to War Master tapping in on the Rumble side of the game. You dig what I'm saying? Shout outs to War Master in the building. Good to see you, bro. We made it. We made it. Happy New Year's, man. Shout outs to War Master in the building, man. We're going to have a great show, man. The real players in the building. Bronze, Flat Power, Godsend. Everybody here. But yeah, man, like I said, everything is going crazy, man. Politics go crazy. There, people are, rioting. There's like a big massacre that just popped off. I heard in New Orleans. I keep telling you guys, everything is not, everything is not fireworks going off. I'm gonna tell you something too, man. It just hurt. I was sitting down, for the past 2 days, y'all. I took some medicine because I was sick. And I'm not gonna lie, it turned into 2 days, man. Yeah, it's the year of the Xbox. Absolutely, it's the year of the Xbox. Cause I got super sick, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I got super sick the day before yesterday. Again, like right after I got off air, and I took a nap. And man, I set my alarm. None of them went off. Phone died. That's it, man. Fuck. My phone cut back on. It was already 4 a.m., 4 p.m. here, 4 a.m. New Year's for you guys, right? And man, just the stuff that I was reading, I was like, man, I pray that everybody is safe, And then, Jimmy Carter's ass, he done checked out, before the new year. Jimmy Carter done checked out. Remember, Betty White done checked out before the New Year's, and I totally forgot. I think it was either New Year's Day or like the last day of December. Gangsta Boo. I forgot Gangsta Boo passed away. And then I read something recently that Gangsta Boo, and shout outs to LaChat. I heard LaChat went live. You know what I'm saying? I like LaChat. I played a little bit of Project Pat a little bit earlier. Gangsta Boo, they said that she got poisoned by her brother. I don't know how true that is, but hey, and then on top of it, OG Mako passed away. Now, a lot of people don't remember OG Mako, which is sad. I'm not gonna lie, he saved QC. And he really got blackballed by the industry. And if a lot of you guys don't know who OG Mako is, but he actually discovered my boo thing, man. He discovered Doja Cat. You dig? Shout outs to Roz. Roz said they split, they fight, they break up in the month of January. And I've always wondered why January. Until I realized, oh, well, February's around the corner. And you know how people try to make it seem like, oh, they always try to do this, like, they always try to do like this relationship obstacle course BS before you hit the month of February, because people will always be trying to have this like magical love build up for Valentine's Day and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if if the people really love you or whatever, by Valentine's Day, people got to prove it to each other. You know what? Who did a really good live stream I saw yesterday? I was in bed working on my book because I was just frozen yesterday, man. I was sick, and I didn't leave bed for a whole day. Didn't eat, didn't do nothing, once I looked up. And I'm like, damn, I done missed New Year's Day. I was sick all New Year's Day, y'all. And I'm like, man, I did. I did. The ending of 2024, I got sick. I usually don't get sick, so once a year I anticipate getting sick, so it caught me at the end of the year, I guess. But hopefully I'm good by my birthday. Thank you, Sim. My birthday is on the 8th of January. It goes Christmas, and then the week after Christmas, New Year's, and the week after New Year's, birthday. So I've been having an eventful month, you can say, within a couple months, right? But I saw shout outs to the Angry Man. Shout outs to the Angry Man. He did a really good live stream yesterday, stuff that I've talked about multiple times on the show, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about, being that guy, recently he started doing a whole bunch of shows. He started doing a whole bunch of shows, going in on sharing. Because like I said, you got a whole bunch of new cats here that don't got their own flow. They don't got their own style. They can't even do a show without dropping a panel. You know what I'm saying? A link for a panel or whatever. They can't do panel shows. You know, little fish. You know, that pretend like they big fish. You know, when it comes to just YouTube shit. Not to get on him or nothing like that, but it's true. You know, there's a lot of new cats here that feed off the manosphere and don't know what the hell they talking about. And what's even worse is that they can argue with somebody that's like at the top. You know, that's crazy. Shouldn't even have to be that way. But shout outs to Angry Man. I didn't know that he bought a Corvette. You know, he got a C8 Corvette. That thing is beautiful. And he was talking about some relationship stuff. You know, stuff that I want to talk about for the longest time. You know, relationship game. That's where you get all your game. You know, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of married cats. There's a lot of, a lot of dudes running around this space that y'all don't get to talk to. And it seems like they in a foreign land when they tell you the truth about relationships and stuff like that. I'm not saying every real nigga is in a relationship, but I will tell you that relationships and marriages is where you get the most of your game. I am not impressed with dating. I'm not. You know, do you have to be a player? Can you have game by dating and stuff like that and, and doing your thing? Absolutely. But a lot of real players, a lot of real dudes are in relationships or in marriages or, just in some type of, stable, some type of union. You know what I'm saying? You know, the hooking up with women it's not impressive to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in hookup culture. Like, hookups are like a dime a dozen. Coming up back in the day, hookups were like, it wasn't underground. It was more so of, you had to have game to pull that off. Nowadays, hookups can happen on accident. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, they happen more on accident than ever. But he said something that really, something I've been saying for years. And he said something recently that really, that's really going to prompt me to do a pre-record where he was talking about building trust. You know what I'm saying? Building trust with the person that you're with and having trust with the person that you're with, right? And he said something along the lines of, you're supposed to build trust, not challenge it. And I said, shit, ain't that true? You know, you're supposed to build trust with your lady, not challenge trust. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to build trust. You're supposed to build up the trust. You know, you're supposed to build up the trust with your lady, not get your trust challenged. You know what I'm saying? Bad enough, there's outside sources and entities and things like that that will challenge your trust. You know, the trust that you may have in your partner or the trust that your partner may have in you. And you're supposed to build trust, not challenge it. And I said, man, a lot of guys need to take notes on that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys need to take notes on that. You know? A lot of you niggas gonna get shit. Anyway. I can't even get into what I want to say, But we're gonna get into this Player Talk Radio. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Listen, Happy New Year's again. Shout outs to War Master dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App. War Master said Kuda got sick because he doesn't play Xbox. Oh my God, come on, man. I probably did. I should have been indoors, playing the game instead of outdoors. Doing content and running around, Man, listen, they lost one of my bags here, and I got something going on where they're gonna where I think they found it and they're trying to get it back. I'm trying to figure out where the hell it is, and I hope that's not the one that has my Xbox in it. But listen, I am going to go down to the mall and see if I can, if anything, I can just get another cheaper Xbox and just get back on the grind, man. Because I really do miss. I sincerely miss playing video games, man. You know, I haven't been having a good year. They said 2024 was supposed to be a good year. It kind of wasn't, but it kind of was. You know, I learned a lot and been through a lot, you know, so, you know. But we back on the video game tip, you know, and we just, I'm just going to, you know, just monopolize, just fix things one by one, you know. So my focus is going to be elsewhere. My certifications, y'all, are coming through by this month. Yeah, my year kind of sucked too, but man, I finished the year strong, man. You know, so I set myself up, man. I can't wait till mid-January, man. These certifications are gonna really, you know, and also too, I started. I don't have an LLC just yet. I have a sole proprietor, business jumping off. I really can't say much on YouTube because people don't wish me well. Aside from the people that definitely wish me well, and hopefully I get my first client this month, you know, and when that certification comes through, I'll definitely be on this. You said my year was bittersweet. I can't complain, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain. Hold on, I got you, bro. Let's get it. Hold on, let's go.
Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to Cynical One. A list of courses RZA posted on skills/swag and Melody's link. Okay. Definitely you guys hit that link. I'm gonna hit that link too. You know, never too old to learn a new skill. I wouldn't be here saying, hey guys, you know, this winter pick up a little bit of skills. This winter pick up as much skills as you know, as much as you can. One of the skills though I've seen that's being advertised and stuff like that, I kind of really don't need it, but might as well take it, is learning how to you know, use chat GPT and you know, maybe even create a business from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole month, and then they have like another skill set on Coursera where it's teaching people about crypto and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all something too, because we're going to talk about that a little bit on today's show. Remember how I was telling you that black people, we need to come up with a cryptocurrency? Guess who has a cryptocurrency before black people? Because I'm telling you, if you want to accept your reparations, it's a lot bit more lucrative to start your own cryptocurrency. I'm not going to say call it nigga coin or nothing like that, but hey, guess who has her own crypto before niggas? Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with goddamn Kaya. Cook it with Kaya. She has a crypto. It's called Kaya Coin. People are crazy, man. All right, let's get into it real quick. Hold on, let's get into this real quick. Let's pick up where we left off. They don't hear me though. They don't hear me though, Royce. I know it sounds crazy, but it'll take off. Nigga coin. She got a coin called Kaya coin. All right, let's get into it real quick. I wanted to play this video on the last show about pretty privilege. Let's get back to it real quick. Let's check this out.
Paused.
Another thing about pretty privilege is
Hold on now. You look at how it starts with a ringleader. Look at how it starts with their ringleader, She-Ra goddamn 7. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's go. Let's start today's show.
people want to do more for you. I'm gonna repeat that. If you want to do a lot less and get a lot more.
Now, a lot of sisters was asking me and a lot of guys was asking me because they just didn't know. And they couldn't really put it together. They were like, Kuda, what do you mean? What do you mean? That what do you mean by saying that hold on. Okay. Yeah, they were like, Kuda, what do you mean by saying that, average women get more men than pretty women? And I keep telling you that being pretty is a deterrence. You know what I'm saying? Being pretty, beauty is a form of power. Women will be like, that guy is intimidated by me because I'm a single independent woman. It's like, no, he'd probably be more intimidated by your looks than anything else. In a lot of cases for years, women have been trying to compete with men or think that they're competing with men and they can't, and we don't care, and we're not competing with you. And depending on where you at and what industry you in, you're not even competing with men like that, like you think you are. Truth be told, you competing with other women. You know. But anyway, people was wondering, what did I mean by how men are intimidated. Yeah, and pretty privilege. I'm not even gonna lie, it's not even just pretty privilege. Just being a woman in general, it's not always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to have real friends and real people around you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women will never know the truth about themselves or hear or know about themselves. You know, they'll never know the truth about themselves because niggas want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They'll never know the truth about themselves because niggas want to fuck. And honestly, you know, that leads into real friendship. That leads into real companionship. That leads into a lot of different things, you know. And also, too, speaking of Fat Joe and getting into some of the stuff we're going to get into, and some of the stuff that we've been talking about on the last show, his boy, Cuban Link, actually went live and was going in on him. So we might have to check that out also. Okay. You said some people there are some people who should never start their Bitcoin. Yeah, but I mean it's worth it. I mean it's worth starting it. You never know. I mean, people's businesses might be fueled by, by their coin. So and I think coins and businesses go hand in hand also. But then again, certain crypto and things are started, and stocks and shares and certain things are started because not one person wants to own something. Sometimes they might sell a share to you know uh other banks or entities or people that want to invest in what they got going on. So it's very interesting. I got a video I want to show you guys about that. Man, War Master, I got a video that I got to show you and all the truckers and stuff like that. There was this video I think I saved it. Let me see if I can find it while we play this, and I'm gonna see if I can send it to myself. And they said you're not a real trucker if you never went through this, right? And it was showing this video of this guy in his truck. Literally, I don't know if it was somewhere in Midwest America or somewhere, but it like the road was flooded. And literally, like it was like he was on the road, and then after a while, like the road just disappeared because it was flooded. And it was like the water damn near came up to like the front hood of the truck. The truck was like you just had to no stopping, you just had to keep going. And it looked like the water was gonna get into the cabin or some shit like that, because that's how high it damn near got up to. And the man was driving his truck through the road. I guess there was like lines or whatever or sticks or something on the side of the road so he can tell, where the road was if he was gonna run off the road or whatever. But like this man damn near drove his truck in a lake. And the truck actually did good. It didn't shut off. It didn't lock up. It didn't, the truck actually did good. And the trailer and everything, I'd have been scared as hell, but I understand. And I wanted to ask some questions to my truckers, about momentum and all kinds of stuff. Cause it's like he had to keep up with the momentum, but we'll get into that a little bit later. All right, let's get back into it real quick. It's Player Talk Radio. Y'all hit the like button. Support the show. Let's get it. Let's go. Why pretty privilege is not a good thing.
Pretty privilege is what you need. Okay. Now you can create it. Look, y'all know how I be looking with no makeup on. But when I want to
I was just about to say She-Ra shouldn't even be talking about pretty privilege, but she's right. You can create it. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, she chopping up game right here. So let's get it.
treat a little extra, when I want to get a little extra neck turn, head twists, and extra privilege and free stuff and all that kind of stuff, I put on my pretty privilege. I put it on. Okay. And I know people are going to say, oh, you look pretty without all of that. But I look prettier with whatever I choose to create, whatever look I choose to create, and I can get more.
Hi, my loves. It's Destin Choice, and you're watching Choice TV. I'm going out later, and I wanted to get on here and
this guy is zesty as hell. Whatever.
simply discuss pretty privilege and why it's not a good.
This is actually funny because what I told y'all is gonna happen is happening right before y'all. Now you got a zesty dude telling you about pretty privilege. Oh man, we are cooked. All right, let's go.
Thing like people like to hype it up to be. I've talked about this in the past, but I wanted to get on here and talk about it recently because I've seen a lot of prime examples on why pretty privilege is not a good thing. The most common example is the Luigi Mionjani situation.
Handcuffed, shackled, and wearing a crew neck sweater. Luigi.
And let me tell y'all something. This is allegedly the guy that I didn't even really pick up that story, so I'm still kind of out of the loop on it. He's a guy that shot an insurance company CEO, which I guess, because the insurance companies are in bed with, the hospitals and stuff like that. So I guess he's profiting off of I guess the insurance CEO is like directly profiting off of sick people and all kinds of stuff. And, insurance, depending on what happens and how it happens, insurance can definitely be one of the biggest scams ever. If you use it and if you don't use it, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all are better putting money away and y'all are better off allocating it than some of these insurance companies. But anyway, you said the gender war niggas is cooked, not me. Right. The gender war niggas are definitely cooked. What's going on, Ty City? Happy New Year's, brother. Good to see you, man. Let's get it.
G. Mangione is escorted.
So and so this is the thing too. What's going on, Jalen? Good looking villains, or let's say good looking prisoners, because it's the same thing with jail bay. And there's always some weird jail bay that looks good that people just upon looks they'll be like, ooh, I'll bail them out. You know what I'm saying? um if you've been under a rock for like the past 15 years, Um, even when it comes down to like comic books and Marvel and American culture, uh, for the last 10, 15, 20 years, the villains, been getting their shine. The villains been getting their shine. You understand what I'm saying? Like, like niggas don't even go to the movie theaters to see a Batman movie. How much Batman movies they fucked up. They go to see the Batman movie because of the Joker. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the Joker. And let me tell you how some people look at it. Some people, they look at it as a getting older thing. It's like, it's kind of like SpongeBob and Squidward. It's like, oh, when you're young, it's like, oh, everybody likes SpongeBob. He's yellow. He's a more brighter character. Squidward, he's unenthusiastic, and he's unenthusiastic, and he's not happy about his job, and he's boring and stuff like that. And it's like, well, when you're younger, yeah, you like Batman, you want to save the world and shit like that. And then, especially the world that we live in these days, when the world imposes its will on you and you start seeing the world for what it really is, you kind of resonate more with Squidward, you know? Squidward's making more sense. If Joker is a villain and shit like that, it's like, yeah, I kind of understand where Joker's coming from. Yeah, he comes off as a crazy clown and shit like that, but shit, we all clownish anyways. And plus, fuck it, you know? So it's kind of like that, has been America had the veil, you know, pulled from under, the road, the rug pulled from under them. And it's funny too. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm about to give y'all some cold ass game, right? Look at how, and I'm not gonna say nobody's a hero, that's a vigilante or cause some type of crime and shit like that. But look at how they're deifying the looks of this guy that took out the insurance CEO, the bad boy effect. No Diddy, bad boy effect, right? And look at the dude that the carrot top dude, the ginger dude that sprayed down people in the movie theater, or the Dylan Ruth guy. You know, look at how these are both criminals that have done heinous crimes, but the look sets them apart. You know what I'm saying? The look sets them apart. You did? And then let me tell you how selective outrage works in America, because guess what? America has always celebrated the bad boy. America and the world, not just America, the world too, has always celebrated the bad boy and quote unquote guys with the bad boy effect, right? Why am I telling you this? Because you let a lot of people, when you listen to these fools in the manosphere that have no game, these imposters and people that have been around that have no game, bring up this whole goofball talking point of, man, I don't see Asian people going after the bad boys. I don't see Spanish and Latino people going after the bad. Yes, they do. Latino women date the bad boys of the Latino men. The bad boy. See, a lot of people get so wrapped up in the bullshit on the internet, they forget that the bad boy is an archetype of man. And even good boys, not even good boys, regular guys and well-to-do people can benefit from having a quote unquote bad boy effect. You don't need to be an evil nigga, but I gave y'all the game on the evil nigga on the last show. You don't need to be an evil nigga per se. You don't need to convince nobody. But certain traits about you needs to give you what's called, about to drop some more gems on you guys. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. It's called an edge. You got these weak ass dudes on here, these fake dating coaches on here telling you, "Oh my God, you need to tell a woman how much you make a year, and you need to tell her what you do for a living." And you don't need to tell a motherfucking woman shit. You know, all you need to know is, hey, all you need to tell is like, hey, look, I get paper, and look, what you need to lead with is your hobbies, things you like to do. I like to go horse riding on the weekends. You know, you got to lead with your edge. 'Cause a lot of times your edge is more interesting than your occupation. You know, and women get on here and lie their ass over. I don't judge. Yeah, you do something worse than judge. You gauge, and you're bad at it. You know, you're bad at it. You know. Shout outs to Sin. She said he won't be cooked. Nah, Ty gonna be good. War Master says only a fool drives through water above his bumper. He was getting through it, man. You know what's funny? Every time I see like somebody driving like with like water up to like damn near their radiator, I just saw a Dodge Challenger actually make it through some crazy water too. But anybody that drives with their water like anywhere beside their radiator, I start to think of like those little those vacuum scoops that you see sometimes on those off-road vehicles, like the Jeeps or the or like the Hummers or the Humvee or sometimes the Land Rovers, that's meant for filtering the water out, kind of like a vacuum. I wouldn't say it's a vacuum scoop, but it filters the water out before it does any type of damage. Especially if you go down into like a dirt road or a dirt, muddy water or some shit like that. Shout outs to Prince P in the place to be. What's going on, Prince Pierre? Blessings to the game, man. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Royce J said, look up Wade Wilson in Florida for this convo. Okay, let me go look that up. Let me look that up. Wade Wilson. Go to YouTube. Let's look up Wade Wilson. Hold on, y'all. Wade Wilson. Because people lie about the bad boy effect. Or people lie about the bad boy effect. And they get on here and spew spew how much they lie about that shit. People lie about the bad boy effect. Also too, I heard DJ Hamp will be interviewing Princella. That'll be hilarious. So you know what he gonna ask her too. Or what people in the chat gonna say. You did. Everybody trying to go in on the angry man. You did. Royce J says ninjas be giving up job resume informations on themselves and wonder how these women gather intel on them for the finesse, right? And then what's the funny thing too? And I keep telling you guys because for some reason men don't know when the pendulum is swinging in their favor. It's a good thing that men don't put as much as their information, even though a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't. It's a good thing that men don't give up as much a lot of their information on Instagram as much as women. You know what I'm saying? Like the average woman that's not a content creator on social media is a content creator, you know? And I hate to say it like this, but I mean if I really wanted to make a light bulb go off in everybody's head, I got the mouthpiece to tell you guys. And I got the wherewithal to tell you guys that every single one of you guys that own any type of social media account, be it Facebook or whatever the hell you own, yes, you are a content creator. Even if you shit post, even if you repost memes or you do something, yes, you are a content creator. My friend plays Mobile Legends, and I put him onto another better game that's similar to Mobile Legends called HOK, which is called Hall of Kings. And I'm like, you know what's funny? Because he has this big ass Apple tablet, huge ass tablet. That shit is like a TV. I didn't know they get that big. Pause. I told him you need to screen record a lot of your live games. You don't even have to do commentary, but screen record it and just upload it on the internet for no fucking reason. And I'm telling you, within a year, you'll get monetized. And he was like, damn, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, because People that play those games, they go looking for it. You know what I'm saying? People that are interested in that stuff or around that stuff, they go looking for it. And the internet is not what it used to be when we were coming up. You know, all of us here, millennials and Gen Xers, we have beta tested the internet. The internet is ready to go. This is why misinformation on the internet is fucked up. They're ready to wipe the internet clean and give you a whole new internet, and it's called the placebo effect. It's gonna challenge if you know of things. It's gonna challenge things if you knew it's gonna challenge your reality. And you're gonna get like this pseudo reverse uh deja vu, so to say, you know, where you don't know if it's real or not. For example, this whole time, and I'm telling you, like guys like War Master, Raven, a lot of people, we talked about this on Player Talk Radio for the longest time. War Master said he got terabytes just worth of shit saved. Raven was talking about how he got shit just saved from a long time ago. War Master probably has some War Master and Raven, and even myself, if I find some old shit that I got laying around, got some original shit that has been scrubbed from the internet that you can't find no more. Even the motherfucker that posted it probably don't have it no more. And this is how bad the internet gets scrubbed. And this happened a lot of times. What was I gonna get into? Remember that movie? Now look at me having memory problems. What's it called? What was the name of that movie with Sinbad? And remember, Sinbad played a genie. Was it Shazam? Like Sinbad played a genie, and literally they took it down from like all the streaming sites. Like you literally had to have this movie on VHS. And they were like, did this movie exist or didn't it exist? And remember, they replaced him with Shaquille O'Neal, and they reposted it, and it was messing people's head up because it's like, damn, you had to been there to know it was a real thing. Yes, he was in a movie. Yes, he played a genie. It was a whole movie, had certain characters, other people starred in it, but they erase it. They erase it off the internet. They scrub it clean. They wipe it clean. You know, like what a lot of these manosphere content creators did. You know, a lot of a lot of people's fuckery that has been recorded has been, discarded. You know. Now, shout outs to Royce J. I'm gonna bring up Wade Wilson because this is true. And good observation as always. Great observation. Royce said that Wade Wilson is a good example. And look at this dude. I remember this. He got the whole Joker get up on his face. You see what I'm saying? See, I know what the fuck I be talking about. This guy right here has the whole Joker get up on his face. Kind of like the Two-Face effect. You know how like half of Two-Face, his skull, all of Batman characters, their backstory will tell you how America responds, It's not like Spider-Man, where a nigga gonna sit in his goddamn laboratory and make a fucking reptile suit or a fucking octopus suit, Batman's villain arcs are a little bit more realistic. The Penguin and shit, and Two-Face and fucking Joker. Look at this nigga.
Both of them died on the 7th of October of 2019.
And this dude will be a stone cold killer, and women will be like, oh, he's sexy. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't be on y'all ass. Pause. I wouldn't be on y'all ass about this if there wasn't a whole sector of niggas willing to go under the knife and fuck their whole body up for the attention of women. I keep telling you niggas, you can beat. Let me tell you something. I'm handsome, so I'm fairly handsome. So when I do my thing, a lot of women pay my ransom, right? But honestly, the game that I've developed over the course of my life is game for a butt ugly ass nigga. You want to know why? Because handsome dudes, yeah, initially some of us come in with points on the table. You know, what's going on, man? One of the worst things you can do is be handsome and then approach a woman, right? And lose points. You can lose points. You know, what's going on? Hold on, give me 1 second. What'd you say? Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, bro. Shout out to my bro. He just gave me a dad. He said, "You're a player." I'm like, "Yeah, man. You know, it's Player Talk Radio." But I'm giving y'all some good game. I'm telling you, as a handsome guy, one of the worst things you can do is talk your way out of, of the pussy, of attraction. The reason why it's kind of better to be a butt ugly dude is because if you have a personality or if you're talking about some real shit, you can only start to look better to the woman. At least medium ugly, you know? And then also too, call yourself, I'm not even gonna say call yourself ugly, but like, like kind of have like a kind of have like a funny disposition towards yourself. You're like, damn, I thought I was ugly. Look at this. I ain't so ugly as I thought I was. What is it called? Self-deprecating humor. Have that with yourself. But I'm telling you some real shit. The only reason why sometimes, a lot of times, some of the stuff that I tell you works a lot well for handsome dudes is because, to a certain degree, you kind of gotta talk your way out of it. Not even. You just gotta repurpose yourself. Reintroduce yourself. So, if she gives you a lot of points that you didn't work for, which everybody gets at a certain time, everybody's dating pool went up since the internet, and just in general. But she'll give you a certain amount of credit that you didn't earn, and you can either build on that, or instead of going along with the credit that she gives you, she can repurpose. I mean, she can, you can reintroduce yourself and be better than what she thought, or be cooler than what she thought. So it's like a mind fuck to a lot of women when they see a handsome guy, but he's plastered with tattoos and all kinds of buffoonery on his face, or he took the wrong route, or he did something bad and stuff like that. Remember, I told you the villain arc is a big thing. Evil niggas do not have a shortage of women. Okay? Giving y'all some game. All right? Prince P done blessed it. Evil niggas do not have a shortage of women. They actually come with a bitch. They come with a bitch. You know? Evil niggas have some type of woman or a trail of women trailing them. Ooh, I'd bail him out. Ooh, I'd do this. Evil niggas come with a bitch. They do. They do. Let's just be 100 with it. They come with a bizatch. You know? Women need evil niggas. I told you why. They need evil niggas to a certain degree. Or perceived evil niggas. You know? Even look at Hollywood. The Joker was actually ugly as fuck. The Joker wasn't no pretty nigga. Now, I like Heath Ledger. I think he played the Joker really well. He showed more of the insane side of the Joker. But the Joker wasn't necessarily a clown first. My favorite Joker, and recently he just did something. I'm gonna hopefully we can get around to it on this show, but it'll be on the next show. My favorite Joker is Jack Nicholson, and my favorite Batman is actually what you call it? What's his name? God damn it, what's his name? Michael Keaton. The Joker was a henchman. But see, the newer Jokers, look at how they had to put since everybody likes the Joker now, evil don't have to look bad. Evil is more tolerable if it looks good. Look at the new Jokers. Like, oh, he's a good looking man. What went wrong? You know, that's what a lot of people want to know. That, oh, he's a good looking guy. What went wrong? And I'm telling you too, as men, we can't afford to have this false misconception on us like they do women. If you're in the black pill sector, you worship women. It's women worship. Even a lot of guys in the red pill sector, I can't even say not including me. I got a lot of game. I got hella game. But I can't exclude myself, even myself. If I get up and I do red pill content by association, I women worship. I women worship. I'm not gonna be one of those dudes that be like, "Hey man, that's them red pill guys, not myself." No, I've gotten up every day. I've dedicated myself to helping and giving guys information, saving dudes, putting the game out there, telling you guys stuff. Yeah, I women worship. I have. You know, there's content that I put out, and I'll be like, yeah, that will fall under women worship. But it's not necessarily women worship because I'm giving you the game, telling you about this stuff. You know, telling you about this stuff. Certain talking points and content that I would do, yes, it would absolutely fall under women worship. You know, so I'm not excluding myself from that. You know, to make myself seem like I'm above, reproach or But my thing is this, y'all. Look at the guys women will fuck. You could be butt ugly and get a bunch of women. For real. One arm niggas get a bunch of women. What's a lot of these niggas' excuses? You know what? Other than these weird, good-looking dudes that threw their life away, you want to know what exposes the black pill and women? Studs, dykes. Let's be honest. If she would sleep with a woman that looks like Twister, I don't know what you black pill niggas are talking about. If she would sleep with a woman that looks like Kevin Gates or Little Boosie or King Von, you niggas got a lot to learn about women. And I tell you guys, it's 2025. Either stay single or get with a starter chick. Possibly, if she the one, she the one. Marry her or whatever. Do what do what you got to do or whatever. If you want to keep her out these streets or whatever you trying to do, but be ducked off till like 2030, y'all. Cause the world is gonna be a different world come 2030. And you need to be in a position where you're paying attention. And if you don't got the game and you got you for some reason you don't like players or whatever, but you're trying to be one and you're trying to date and shit like that, you are not going to be focused. Niggas in 2025 is cooked. One master said a truck's air intake and alternator near the same height as the radiator. If he got stuck, he's out of work until the water recedes with a huge tow bill and fine and tickets. Yeah, like he had to keep going, like the momentum. Let me see if I can find this video. Let's get into this real quick. Hold on, y'all.
Both of them had been strangled. The last person that they encountered was Mr. Wade Wilson.
He said he got back in the car.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this. And women, let me tell you, one of the biggest things women be talking about is, oh, we need protection and oh, we need this and oh, we. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. You gotta, when you're in a relationship, I'm telling you, what's gonna go off in your head in a lot of cases, depending on a certain type of women that you get, you will realize in a lot of cases the majority of the protection that you need to be doing as a man, aside from your presence, is saving that motherfucker from herself. Because Lord knows, women are attracted to guys like this like a fucking magnet. He killed 10 bitches. She can't wait to be the 11th one. They'll convince themselves, oh, I like the number 11 anyway. You know? Half your job is saving that motherfucker from herself. This nigga look like what's that fucking rapper? I was about to say ESTG. What's that white rapper? Hold on. Hold on. If I hit it one time, I'm a wifer. Hold on. Who does nigga look like? Hold on. What's his name? Hold on. What's that white rapper with the G? Hold on. Damn, my memory's fucking shot, y'all. That medicine's still in my system. Hold on. Yeah, this nigga look like G Easy. This nigga look like G Easy. It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. Oh shit. Yeah, serial deleter. Look at what Asian doll said about King Von. If you don't I mean about a guy that's like King Von. If you don't got 3 bodies on you, don't come talking to me. These bitches want to sleep with the danger. These hoes would sleep with the danger. I don't know about you, but nigga, even if my son done unsubscribe some people from life, I am not closing my eyes around that motherfucker. Yeah, you can go sleep in the shed. Go build your man cave in the shed. You know? So that little, the women like to play both sides. So as a man, you need to draw a line what the fuck you finna put up with or deal with and stuff like that. Cause I'm telling you, half the shit is saving them from their own damn selves. There you go. What's going on, Dollar Washer? Peace to you, player. Good to see you. As always, Dollar Washer said, I see it now. Dudes be with they chick and getting led like puppies. Absolutely. They walk behind their chicks while she's on their phone choosing up on the next dude. These dudes, Dollar Washer, are handbags. These dudes are expensive purses. And when, not even ATMs, they're handbags. And when that woman is ready, she will pull money out that nigga. Okay? Larry Legend said, look like a virus, not a tattoo. Women don't give a fuck. You know? And the funny part is that with the black pill people and all these other goofballs in the space, the people that aren't even really black pilled, because real black pill people aren't goofballs. Because I'm black pilled like shit. I have really yet to really dive into some black pill shit. I have shows where I have, y'all know this, but it's like we're men, bro. We look at shit different. You got to look at how women look at shit to a certain degree. And when it comes time for men to understand women, they don't. Think about it. If you worship something, obviously you got faith, you got, your opinion and your ideas of certain things, but think about it. If you worship something, would you fairly want to be educated in the in about that thing that you're worshiping? Wouldn't you want to be educated or want to know something about it? Wouldn't you want to, you know, uh know more, know about women and understand where they're coming from, even things that you might not find attractive? You should be able to say, but I know she would find that attractive. Why don't you find that attractive? Because I'm a guy. I am not attracted to guys. That's why she would find that attractive. See, a lot of people don't understand why a lot of women go to school for psychology. So let me help you out. Female psychology and male psychology are completely different. If somebody was to break down the difference between female psychology to you and male psychology to you, you would be amazed, because psychologically it makes sense, but logically it doesn't. But psychologically it makes sense. You know? Why do women like bad boys and killers? Well, first of all, have you thought about that he's not a bad boy and a killer to her yet? Yeah, she sees the bad boy. Yeah, she sees the image. Yeah, she sees some of the stuff he's done and heard some of the things that people say about him, which is basically social proof. that he's respected, or at least as a man, he draws his line somewhere. He has some type of spine and backbone. He doesn't accept everybody. People can't control him. See, those are things and traits that women find even attractive with themselves. Oh, he's selfish. Nobody can tell him nothing. He's independent. He does it on his own. Those are traits that women find attractive even as women. So these are attractive traits to her. See what I'm saying? That's why when women turn lesbians, or they turn into studs, or dykes, or whatever, or they try to complete themselves, because theoretically women are incomplete. Women know this. I'm not saying nothing that they don't know. And it's not bad, being incomplete. Because men are theoretically complete, and it's like, what does that mean? But what does that mean? Right? But look at it like this. Those women will be like, oh, he has an attitude. He don't let nobody tell him nothing. He's selfish. He's arrogant. He doesn't listen. But when he's with me, see, women want to feel like that they make a difference in your world. They're contributing to something. Yeah, he seems rude to y'all, but he's nice to me. Look, I can get him to be nice. I can tame the beast. Might not mean nothing to the world, but it makes her feel like somebody, because she doesn't get the same guy. Oh, he's actually a sweet guy. He's actually cool. He actually likes to do nice things. But guess what? The same thing as a man. When she has a baby by that man, or there's some type of disagreement, or he's just plain sick of her, or done with her, because she might not be that good of a woman that she thought she was. A lot of women, they hide behind evil niggas to look like good women. I've been saying this for the longest time, and I've been meaning it for the longest time. A lot of women hide behind good niggas. I mean, horrible niggas, to look like good women. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. So, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Well, when he's playing sick of her, guess what? She gonna tell the world, oh, he's selfish. He doesn't listen to anybody. See, the same thing that will loop the chick, the same thing that'll get the bitch, will be the same thing that make you lose the chick. The same thing that will get that girl will be the same thing that will make you lose that girl. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. So choose. You have a choice to make. All right? Don't believe everything you hear on Al Gore's internet. All right?
New York City courtroom, where he is told he faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder. Mangione is accused of gunning down Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, as the executive arrived at a Manhattan hotel for a shareholder meeting earlier this month. Mangione's lawyer says he deserves the presumption of innocence.
Now, essentially, I didn't understand why people were so obsessed with this story, or why I hear about it probably at least once a day since it happened. But I now realize that the reason why people talk about it is because people are infatuated by how attractive that man is.
He's a good-looking kid. I mean, he's 26, but he's a.
All right. Now, let me tell y'all something that y'all don't, again, that a lot of y'all don't understand with women. Look at this.
It's because people are infatuated by.
Women tell on themselves. I don't even know why y'all be. I mean, you're not wrong for looking for game on YouTube. Even though sometimes I'll clown some of you guys for it, but you're not wrong looking for game on YouTube, because if you run into niggas like me, you'll get a lot of game. But look at how she says what she says out of her mouth, and then look at the gesture that she does. Like she nods her head kind of to like, kind of swoop her hair over. Take a look at this.
By how attractive that man is.
He's a good looking kid. I mean, he's.
See that? Look at how she nods her head over to swoop her hair over and to kind of expose more of her neck. Anytime you're around women, and even it's subconscious, anytime you're around women and they do a little bit of grooming, like fix their outfit, or comb their hair or brush their hair or tuck that little hair behind their ear, or do any type of grooming or gesture, they're actually attracted to you. They're actually attracted to you, or you're attractive. Because let me tell you something, attraction has no choice. But in the world of men that have an abundance of women, in the world of women that have an abundance of men, you could be attracted to somebody but not want to be with them, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of bad ass bitches that look bad as hell. And a guy would be like, yeah, I'll smash, but I don't want to be with her. Whereas other guys will be like, yeah, she wifey. So when she says that he's an attractive guy, and that that gesture, she believes it. She believes it. Okay. Shout outs to DJ Shannon B in the building. What's going on? You said Machine Gun Kelly. Nah, G Easy, man. I think Machine Gun Kelly got blonde hair. Shout outs to Chris G in the place to be. Shout outs to Shannon B. Shout outs to Chris G. And shout outs to my boy D in the place to be. What's going on? Happy New Year's, everybody. Y'all hit the like button. Come on in, man. Support the show. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
He's 26, but he's a good-looking kid. I mean, the eyebrows behind the mask, the distinctive.
Look how she's trying to sell you on why and what she's attracted to. And let me tell you something, 26 is a prime age. Oh yeah, you can get the cougars, you can get the cougars, and you can get the younger girls. See, this is why, and we gotta understand that to a certain degree, you can't be Jeff Hardy all the fucking time. You gotta preserve yourself, because guess what? As men, we get better with time. Men are in their prime and they're in their 50s. Because guess what? You could date women in their 40s and in their 50s. You can date women in their 20s. You can date women in their 30s. You could play lotto and get you with a 19 or 18-year-old. Or, I mean, if she look good, you can go a little bit higher. Or date women in your age range. But your peak dating pool is going to be in your 40s and in your 50s. That's why GQ magazine will put George Clooney, and they'll put Idris Elba and all these other people up on there. And these are guys that you see that got a little bit of gray hair, or fully grayed out and stuff like that. Because guess what? That symbolizes that you have wisdom, age, a little bit of age on you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to preserve yourself for those years. Look at all the young people burning themselves out in the manosphere and in these spaces that you guys see. Shout outs to my older players too that are in these spaces and stuff like that, because I've seen you guys drop a lot of good game. And I'm here to tell you, whether your 20s or your 30s or your 40s or your 50s, nobody is in position to feel bad about themselves as a man, bro. You take it and move on. But hey, what do I know, y'all?
He's fit. Beautiful smile. Yeah, beautiful smile. He's a fit guy.
What do you think about Luigi?
And the funny part is that the Luigi guy looks like a couple years before that he was a nerdy guy. The Luigi guy looks like a couple years before that he was a nerdy guy. Let me see if I can find this YouTube short. Because it was this girl that popped up on my short. She kind of is like Snaggletooth, but she's bad. I ain't gonna lie. I go after like little goofy little Snaggletooth chicks. I definitely will wife her up. But I'm gonna show you this girl that showed you her husband glow up. All right, and you'll see the difference. All right. Let me show y'all something. All right, Player Talk. Hold up.
Mangione. Raw. Next question.
What do you guys think of Luigi Mangione?
Woo! Zoom in. Oh, he's so hot.
Yeah,
Luigi
killer.
Mangione?
Yeah.
I've never seen him before, but I mean, he's a cutie, you know.
Out of 10.
I'm gonna give him like a 7.3, you know.
He just got arrested for the murder of the CEO.
Oh yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah, that's him.
You don't care.
Oh,
Don't give a
okay.
fuck.
Maybe the boss on him. Maybe give him like an 8.2.
Would you pay his bail?
I'll pay some of it.
Murder's bad. Murder's bad. Does he have a killer body?
Yes. He does have a killer body.
Luigi finally killed the big boss.
He looks more like a Mario to me. That's all.
And with the Monopoly money?
He received more than 140 messages, and that number includes 54 emails, 87 physical letters. He also got, and this is where you'll need the whiskey, 163 money deposits into his commissary account. That's cash that allows him to buy snacks and other items, you know, just free money.
Now, in my personal opinion, I don't see the hype with his appearance, and that's just my personal perspective. But he does benefit from pretty privilege, hence why he's been able to get a lot of letters from fans and people wearing Luigi hats and Luigi t-shirts, literally flaunting him and uplifting.
Now, this gay dude is weird. I mean, look, I'm going to tell you some real truth. No, nigga, pretty privilege is like, we can't lock him up. I mean, look at him. I mean, look at the guy. He's too pretty to be in jail. You know? But come on now. Come on now.
Him, even though he's on trial right now for being accused of the offing of the United Health CEO of New York City. This dude could probably even get the death penalty or do life in prison. And people are sitting up here glorifying.
Pretty privilege is him being was it a martyr? Not a martyr, but him being a fucking revolutionist. Because that's what they're painting him as. I'm being dead ass. They're painting this dude as a revolutionist. You know what? Yeah, fuck insurance. You know what I'm saying? You did? That's what people are saying. They're not gonna death penalty him. And if they do, that's even gonna make it worse.
His physical appearance.
Now that right there is back. That right there is reverse pretty privilege right there.
Does nothing but show me how really shallow and overbearing humans are and how stupid people can be and why the halo effect is very evil. Now, a lot of times people don't realize that pretty privilege is rooted in the halo effect. A lot of times people always associate people who are good looking as more approachable and more easy to tolerate and deal with. I mean, when you see princess movies and Disney movies, you see that the handsome guy with the chiseled jawline and the nice chest is always the one that's popular.
And see, let me tell you something. Like I said, a lot of people have been indoctrinated throughout those younger years of their lives. This is why a lot of guys, we get advantage taken of us because we have a hero effect. We feel that we got to swoop in and save some random bitch for some stupid shit that she probably got herself into. This is the Batman effect. And hopefully we'll be awarded, you know. Hopefully we'll be rewarded. My bad. You know, hopefully we'll be rewarded or acknowledged. You know, niggas would do anything for a ribbon, right? Now look at this. Which is why I keep telling you guys, don't stunt yourself because you might be a late bloomer. Soak up this game that I'm giving you. Now, don't worry. This is some of my history, you know, that I got going on here, right? But look at this goofy chick and look at what happened with her husband. Tell me where you see the transformation. Let's see.
Evolution of my husband. This is him as a little boy. Very normal. Fast forward some years and you get him. I want to say this was...
All right, now this dude, hopefully he had a dad in his life. His dad did right. Put his ass in football. Glasses or not. He'll get contacts later. Jordan.
The beginning of his senior year in high school. He started to play football, so he got some muscles or whatever. But he was still a geek, though. Like the, that ain't Ralph, though, type of geek. The picture, y'all.
And I'm telling you, I mean, and it looks funny. And in hindsight, now, do you think this type of woman would really, I mean, and let me tell you something. Don't even sleep on the looks and shit like that. A lot of geeky dudes get women. You know, a lot of geeky dudes get women. I've seen some Poindexters walk around with some baddies. You know, I've seen some Poindexters walked around with some baddies and stuff like that. And, you know, some Yu-Gi-Oh card niggas walk around with some baddies. You know, I've seen some geeky dudes where his biggest Yu-Gi-Oh card is his bitch. You know what I'm saying? His biggest Yu-Gi-Oh card is his bitch. See, what you did is trigger my trap lady. You know? So but the thing about it is that everything is hybrid now. You know, some women they go after the geeky guys while they're going through their geeky phase. Try to turn them into what you're about to see now, right? And the funny thing is that some of those women get cheated on also. The dude that play Yu-Gi-Oh cards will cheat on you. You know? So, you know, it's a cold world out here for both sexes. Don't trip. All right. Shout out to Jay Green in the building. There she goes. How you doing? Happy New Year. Man, I wanted to go live for New Year's, y'all, but I was sick as a dog, you know, and then the medicine knocked me out, and I'm like, shit. You know, shout outs to Jay Green. Happy New Year, love. How are you? What color was the ball? Like, did you get to go to Times Square? I heard everybody was going to Times Square this year. You know, I don't know if that's a traditional thing. I know I would, but I probably don't. You know, y'all probably sick of celebrating down Times Square. I know sometimes I'm sick of, you know, going downtown in DC and celebrating stuff. But you know, what color was the ball this year, y'all? If y'all seen the ball, you know, pause. You know, shout outs to Jay Green in the building. Look, we made it. We made it, baby. You know, 2nd and 3rd of January. I gotta reach out to my brother and send him a happy birthday. You know, he was born January 3rd. And then, you know, 5 days later, my birthday comes on the 8th, and then his mother's birthday is on the 9th. Crazy as hell. Capricorns unite. All right, let's get it. All right. But yeah, look at this transformation.
Also, is him. And then his senior.
All right. Now you see his senior year. He got rid of the glasses. He probably got some contacts. You know, yeah, real New Yorkers, I'm pretty sure. That's why I was like, y'all probably sick of that shit. Like, ugh. Yeah. Run into an op or some shit down there. You know what I'm saying? Got a K flock of niggas sometimes, you know? I got you. Good to see you. You know? Shout outs to the beautiful Jay Green in the building, man. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe. All right. Now look at how her face lights up because we're talking about quote unquote pretty privilege. That's not necessarily what it is, especially when it comes to guys, right? Look at how her face, she kind of laugh at him. Look at how when she's describing the other videos and stuff. Because let me tell y'all something. Making these YouTube shorts, right? Making these YouTube shorts it's meticulous. Sometimes it's even harder than I'm not even gonna lie, it's harder than doing a live stream. It's a different type of muscle. It's a different type of beast. So you gotta keep hitting play and pause, and then I guess you gotta make sure it's under a minute and shit like that. What I'm saying is that look at her face when the transformation starts to occur and she starts to see the man that she's dating and married to today. Because, see, this is the thing with women and just people in general, but not just men, but with women, because their emotions are attached to their visuals also. Women aren't necessarily visual creatures, but they are, but they're not. But over the years, because everything is on social media, they have become visual creatures. And I hate to use the word creatures, but I'm using it for the sake of what I'm trying to convey, what I'm trying to get across. Women are more oral creatures. All right, not oral. I know where your mind is, your mind in the gutter, but oral, meaning audio. Okay? This is why back in the day with the party line and everything, women liked the party line. The party line, you never heard like the catfishing term never came from women. It came from men because men were more visual creatures, right? Men were more visual creatures. Now, women got the best of it, honestly, to tell you the truth, when it comes to the party line and Clubhouse and all of these other, little websites that are audio based websites. Because this is the thing, your voice had to match how you look. The funny part is that women can see a good looking guy all day, but if his voice don't match how he looks, oh, it's over with. It's over with, you know? Because, see, women think different, obviously, y'all. Women gotta imagine you actually, women have to imagine you actually checking her or raising your voice or telling her something, you know? This is where this is why men tell lies and women wear makeup comes from. It don't matter how much pictures she's seen of you. If your voice don't match how you look, nah, something's off. Okay? Something's off. D said loquacious. Lascivious. Jay Green said, I like a raspy voice on the man. Jay Green said she like a nigga that sounds like Life Jennings. Hey, yo, you. Hey, let me tell you something, yo. Jay Green like, shit, nigga, talk to me before you light my shit on fire. You know, Life Jennings was he was an arsonist, right? Shout outs to Life. I think I seen him did a show recently too. You know, he aged well. Um, I used to do I got a couple of songs with his cousin Cartier. You know, he said must be nice, Life Jennings voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Them arson dudes are weird, yo. They say they jack off before they light some shit on fire. I'm like, damn, that's fucking strange. Pause. Because like when people come to go look at a place that been lit on fire, the first thing the firefighters and the EMT look for is semen. I'm like, oh, that's disgusting, but weird and shit. Because some niggas get off over fire. I don't know. Fire hasn't been my thing. But look at how her face lights up when you see how her husband is slowly how the kid is slowly transforming into the husband that she met. Look.
My husband, this is him as a little boy. Very normal. Fast forward some years and you
Yeah,
get him.
pyromaniac, yep.
I want to say this was the beginning of his senior year in high school.
Okay.
He started to play football, so
That's funny as hell.
he has some muscles or whatever. But
see, look at her face. He's kind of, transitioning. He's not really the, you know, butterfly today. He's still in his cocoon stage, y'all. All right, he's still a caterpie, y'all.
he was still a geek though.
See, still a geek. Call that man a whole geek.
Like that ain't Ralph though type of geek.
Yeah. Ralph Lauren can't save you, sir, from that one. She's not looking for you in that. But look, as he goes along, this is why I keep telling you guys that you can glow up. Let's go.
The picture y'all all saw.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, button ups make you look more nerdy than you probably look.
Is him. And then
right here, look at her face. Look, her face all bright. Look at her whole eyebrows. Look at this. Look at this. Because we still gotta come here and tell dudes like, hey, bro, change up your style a little bit every so often, every couple of years. Learn how to dress before 2030. Kevin Samuels got cursed out by telling you niggas this shit. Look at how Kevin Samuels and you niggas are just as fickle as a lot of the women y'all like to critique, if not worse. Because look at it, Kevin Samuels went through the same thing with y'all niggas. When he was the Poindexter geeky guy that the manosphere was supposed to save, niggas didn't want to listen to him. Kevin Samuels went from the pizza guy to a fucking therapist within less than a year. Chris G said, I had a white woman said my voice was nice on the phone. Black women thought I was a sexy dude one time. Hey, look, it don't matter. It don't matter. I try to give Chris G. You seen me here trying to give guys the benefit of the doubt with the microphone. See, like me right now, I have a headset on. So it's kind of like a radio, kind of like pilot talk. But guess what? I've been talking in microphones for a long fucking time. I know how to project my voice into a microphone, but like if I get on here with an SM7B or something else, I'll have a completely different sound. So, you know what I'm saying? Your core is your roar. And honestly, when women hear they man speak, they got to be motivated. How you going to lead a woman when you don't have no conviction in your voice? You don't sound convinced. And it's not like niggas, sometimes you got to have one of those voices that has a roar in it that'll scare the shit out of somebody. You ever All right, so me, I'm boyfriend material. I'm the type of nigga, like every so often me and my girlfriend will get to a point where we just start playing pranks on each other. Me and my bitch almost lit each other on fire one time. I'm telling you, you ever like just hide and scare the shit out your lady, like get your ass out the, like I mean, some of you guys, you just gotta be fun. I used to scare the shit out of my woman, and sometimes she would catch me too. She'll catch me too, like eating something or doing something. She'll catch me. You have to have a roar. You have to have some type of conviction in your voice to motivate your lady. You know, you have to have some type of conviction in your voice to motivate your lady. I don't know how to say it, but it's better. I'm not even gonna lie. As a guy, it's better to just dress nice and have a voice. You could be butt ugly if you dress nice and have a voice. Come on, man. And a lot of guys be acting like women aren't, but I'm not gonna lie, women are some of the most forgiving people on the fucking planet. If you know how to work your mojo. But you have to have a mojo. Ugly man is a good mojo too. Women go for medium ugly niggas. You can't look a lot of dudes that think they're ugly or not handsome or whatever. You can't look a certain type of way. You can't look a certain type of way that you think you can look like. A lot of you niggas want to look like Pretty Ricky and shit. And it's like, no, don't do that. You can't look like Pretty Ricky. It's not in your best interest to look like Pretty Ricky, sir. You want to know why? Because you may not be able to handle how to look like a pretty boy. The women will X you out if you're a pretty boy. You've never, like, think about it. You've never really seen a pretty boy with a pretty woman. And if you did, it didn't last that long. Or there's some type of stipulation or some type of, like some type of thing in the middle of it. Like they're a royal family or something weird. Just always think about what I'm telling y'all. You never really seen a pretty, you know what I'm saying? Two pretty people together. This is why it's funny when people use the scale of 1 to 10, because they think tens get with tens, and that's not the truth. They think tens get with tens. Hell no. Tens get with sevens all the times. Fours get with tens. It switches up. You know. So sometimes you got to declutter the bullshit that the internet will put on you, because guess what? It's not true. What's going on, Spawn? Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year to everybody here. Happy New Year's to everybody here. Here's Player Talk Radio. Shout outs to everybody here. Happy New Year's. Spawn says shit start to change after the age 25 look wise. Absolutely. Absolutely. No homo. I've been watching a lot of wrestling clips lately and stuff like that, man. Like, you know who I was watching? Because I stopped watching wrestling a minute ago. I was watching Edge, the rated R superstar. Edge look crazy right now. Edge look crazy right now. The rated R superstar. Edge look crazy right now. You know? And not saying Edge is 25 or nothing like that, but look, man, some people don't age well. You know, that's why I said, man, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself until before because come 40 and 50, bro, it's gonna you like out of nowhere, women are just gonna start coming out the woodworks. Women are gonna start coming out the woodworks. Shout outs to Big Cap in the building, man. G Body Riders, man. Shout outs to Big Cap. Shout outs to Big Kidnap in the building. What's going on, player? Happy New Year's, man. I was about to say Halloween. Shit. Happy New Year's, bro. Jay Green and D said interesting. Yeah, what's going on, Devin D in the place to be? Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. See, and Jay giving y'all the game right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Jay Green said, look, I don't want my man to be a 10. They be stuck up. Yeah, and then think about it. That nigga can't leave the house. You know, it's not good for your mental health having a beautiful women. Most dudes, Jay Green, right? Like, for example, with the scale of 1 to 10, most dudes can't even handle a baddie. And I'm not saying that because I'm saying that, oh, you don't know what it's like to handle a bad bitch and all this other. I'm not going down that alleyway. The alleyway I'm going down is, bro, can you afford to have that woman out of your sight? You know, a lot of dudes are a hot mess. You got fucking average women that'll cheat on a lot of these niggas. A lot of the times, average women don't put these niggas in that paranoid place. So by the time they get a baddie, they're like, oh no, oh no, you not leaving my sight. Hell no. All right, y'all. I'm not sure. Thank you to whoever. Because it's not coming up. Thank you to whoever threw something on the Cash App. I appreciate whoever threw something on the Cash App. I have not received it. I heard the noise. So making sure I have everything put together so I don't miss any support. But thank you to whoever threw something on the Cash App. I can't see it. But thank you to everybody supporting the show. Make sure you guys hit the like button, support the show. I heard the noise, but nothing popped up. But thank you. It's a thought that counts, y'all. All right. Yeah, and then that's another thing too, a lot of guys won't be able to handle certain type of women. Let me tell you how to work the scale of 1 to 10. If nobody taught you guys. Okay? Most guys, and it depends on what number you give yourself. So guys might be honest with themselves and be like, yo, man, honestly, I'm a 5 or I'm a 7. I think I look fairly handsome, but I'm cool, right? Most guys just want a woman that is one number above what they think they are. So if it's a guy that is a 6, he'll be cool with a 7. Or he can get an adjustable 6. Shout outs to Ron Wills. He could get himself an adjustable 6. Meaning that, yeah, she walks around as a 6 or a 7. And when she gets dolled up, that number can jump. So a lot of guys don't really want no unicorn woman. They just really want the real ones, the ones that know what the hell they talking about, and that's really not out of their league. They're not far-fetching it. Honestly, they just really want a person, a number right above their number. You know what I'm saying? They want a person right above their number. Most people don't understand the scale of 1 to 10. The only reason why I would ever use a scale of 1 to 10 is to convey something to you guys. But honestly, I don't use a scale of 1 to 10. Why? Because the scale of 1 to 10 is bogus. Yeah, it's fun when you're like evaluating some shit sometimes or praising some shit sometimes. But honestly, if you want to describe a ballpark where someone's in, but honestly, the scale of 1 to 10 doesn't matter. You either gonna hit or you're not. You either gonna hit or you not. You said the rated R superstar is a straight up corn star. Remember they actually had a corn star wrestler named Val Venus? Yo, Shout outs to the real nerds, because they don't even be in the manosphere. The manosphere got a lot of fake ass nerds and fake ass geeks. And people culture appropriating nerdism and I guess geekism, if that's a thing. Maybe I made something up again. But bro, I was looking at this video. I'm gonna start doing some YouTube shorts on this stuff, like some 3-minute shorts, y'all. So, we turning I just don't know if YouTube is gonna fucking give me hell about it. But we're gonna turn a new leaf this year on Player Talk Radio. I'm gonna just y'all don't trip if y'all see weird shit come up in y'all shorts and it's associated with Player Talk Radio. Just trust me, I got this. Okay, we gotta play the YouTube game, so we gotta rake in some views, right? They were talking about Edge. Edge was like doing this interview where he was talking about they did a Brood reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been talking about the Brood, right? Yeah, not the Brood. I haven't been talking about the Brood. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I've been listening to shows where they were talking about the Brood, and I'm like, bro, because like we were talking about wrestlers not too long ago, and I'm like, man, some of the best wrestlers, they got left behind, they got forgotten and stuff like that. I'm like, man, you know who was a good wrestler? We were talking about Shelton Benjamin. We were talking about Skipper. We were talking about wrestlers that really didn't get their a push like they should have and stuff like that. And one of the wrestlers that I brought up, I didn't know him and Vince was at odds with each other, was your boy Gangrel. So the Brood was Edge, Christian, and Gangrel, and then they broke off from another faction, but like basically they were vampires. Oh, I was watching another video too where with the Undertaker. I've been watching a lot of the Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin and like other people and Kurt Angle and all these other people talk. Man, I'm telling you, Facebook is where it's at. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. He said that Bradshaw and Farouk, the acolytes or the I guess the APA agency, for those who are a little bit older. Those were Vince's hitman. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, bro, but a lot of niggas forgot about Gangrel. Gangrel was my nigga, bro. I fucked with Gangrel. And the Brood had the best entrance music, bro. They shit was fire. So look at this real quick before we get back on topic. Hold on, let's go. I digress. Hold on, let's go. That shit is fire. That shit is fire. So Edge tried to bring back the Brood, and he couldn't bring back the Brood. I guess Gangrel said hell no. And then I think Christian is not cool with Vince also. So I don't know. We're in a weird space of the WWE, and then also too, with the the segs allegations that Vince got going on. Yeah, a lot of people want to distance themselves from it and stuff like that. And then I guess they got to reach out to Triple H, y'all. You dig? D said the 3s and the 4s are wild now. Yes, thanks to the internet. Thanks to the internet. What's going on, Bobby? Happy New Year's, bro. You said that Val Venus entrance music was hilarious. Yeah. And then his finisher was hilarious too, because he did like some type of body slam off the top rope, and it was called the money shot. The money shot. Speaking of games, shout outs to War Master. I'm surprised War Master hadn't gotten to Red Dead Redemption. I'm gonna play some graphic shit, y'all. Red Dead Redemption was a crazy fucking game. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This shit is crazy. What's going on, Gail? Happy New Year.
I bet you ain't even know how to use it.
Money, tough guy. Don't try nothing dumb.
Leave me be already.
Hurry up.
Get a move on. I shall have to get out of my sight.
Some bitch. God damn. God damn. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption in a minute. I said, shit. Well, shit. I kind of like video games that's based in a certain timeline. You know what I'm saying? Because some video games are good based on its limitations, you know? Like Starfield and Red Dead Redemption, like, you know, those cowboy games would take place at a different time. So you can expect to see certain things and you can expect to not see certain things. You know what I'm saying? Real good shit. Yeah. Everybody was talking about recently too. I know this is random, some news, some hip hop news. Summer Walker, god damn. She Summer Walker has a horrible taste in men. And she can't blame it on anxiety at this point. And you could just even see it in the Christmas pictures and stuff like that. Summer Walker is now dating Rico Reckless, out of all people. We'll give it till springtime, all right? But back to the niggas that's having problems with women and don't understand pretty privilege. Let's get it.
Hey,
Yeah, y'all don't get no damn surgery on your body, man. You know, it's like she kind of has an old lady body, so she had to get back in the gym and stuff like that. Ari got surgery on her face. Oh no, actually, let me go look that up now, Gail. And as soon as I get back on air, I will definitely. I'm sorry, love. I spent the last 2 days sick as hell. I spent the last 2 days sick as hell. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I gotta check my email. Okay, I'm gonna check it right now. I'm gonna check it right now. Good morning. You said she looks horrible. I love Summer Walker though. I love her music and everything. You know, she's like a hood chick that didn't get a chance to be a weirdo. You know, sadly. You know, I love when weirdos become artists. You know, because I could connect with them. What's going on, Tyrone? Yeah, you know what I think it is, Gail, because I've been dressed. I've been wearing hoodies and sweatpants out here, but the one day I dressed down, and then nighttime came, because it gets like real breezy and cold at night. Man, the one day I dressed down and nighttime came, because what happens here don't happen in the DMV area. Like in the DMV area, when it starts to get cold, mosquitoes go away. You know, mosquitoes go away. Man, fucking mosquitoes don't go away out here. Mosquitoes do not go away out here. So it's cold. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm getting ate the fuck up for some reason and don't know it. And then I'm damn near staying warm, trying to swat down mosquitoes like Bruce Lee. And the day that I somewhat underdressed down, that's when I got sick. That's when I got sick. I said, "Ain't that a bitch?" I said, "Damn." You know, like I got sick this year. Like I get sick like once a year. I can look forward to like 1 year, like once a year get sick, but it's not that bad. But the day I dressed down, that's when it got my ass. Got my ass smooth up out the paint. I took some medicine and I said I was gonna be up for New Year's. Man, I woke up at 4 p.m. I said, God damn it. God damn it. You know. You said what did Ari do to her face? I think she got like this is weird. Like I think she got like so women are believing in jaw lines more than men nowadays. She got like some type of chin surgery. Like women are getting these like weird ass surgeries where their chin looks like a triangle. Like a soft triangle. Not a acute triangle, but like a soft triangle. SZA got it. I think Ari got one because Ari used to have an apple head, and now she got like a weird triangle chin. And then she got like some type of nose surgery and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know? This is the thing. I don't mind people getting surgeries and stuff like that cuz honestly, that's some shit that you got to take up with God. But like when you started like, when you start fucking with your body and doing certain things and like wearing waist train. You ever hugged a girl with the waist trainer on? It feel like you hugging a cop. Like it feel like she got on a fucking SWAT team vest. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that like when you start, playing games with your body and then you want to decide you want to have kids or do something or or you want to age because that's something that you can't stop. You know, you say left but your body say right. You say left but your body says right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like, man, just be careful with what you change. And then the funny thing is that like I've never in my like this something that's not talked about is surgery culture because it even spewed even amongst men and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, um, you know, fucking Bandman Kevo got his butt cheeks put on his chest and shit like that. And I get that you want to look like He-Man and you want to look like an action figure, but do you know when niggas get shot, one of the most common places they get shot and it actually saves their lives, they get a bullet in the ass. No homo. Niggas don't got no ass anyway. But damn, the little one that you do have, niggas, reinserted on my chest. It's bad. So we live in a fucked up surgery culture. And one thing that's not really getting talked about is that a lot of people are going back under the knife to undo shit. You know? What did K Michelle do? She told you can't raise a man, and then she went under the knife and got like the sponge, like her ass looked nice at first, and then it turned into a box booty. So then she had the SpongeBob butt. Then that shit was fucking up, and then she got it removed, and then now she got a nice little smooth butt, and then now you got women going to get surgery to get glorilla bodies and stuff like that, and Coil Ray bodies. So it's like. Just go to the gym. You know? You know? Honestly, surgeries, they've always been for rich people, but surgeries was really more so for the middle class. You know? Because rich people can afford a personal trainer. You know? Rich people can afford a personal trainer. Rich people, if you're rich, you have time. Because you can afford to buy the time. You know what I'm saying? People that had to get up and go to work and do shit and stuff like that. I see why a lot of them got surgeries because guess what? You had to take off of work and do this and do that and go get the surgeries and stuff like that. But then rich people just start flexing and Dr. Miami and all them people and stuff like that. But like, bro, gym, go to the gym. Take a swim and go to the gym, It won't kill you. But you gotta learn your body though. Because you gotta learn how your body puts on weight. And some people they get the gastric bypass and stuff like that because honestly, your diet is gonna be one of the hardest things to curb, like ever. But the gastric bypass ain't that bad, you know? Gastric bypass ain't that bad. I remember one of the first people to get the gastric bypass back in the day that I remember as a kid was who was that? The guy that used to be big. Was it Will? Who's that guy? It's a no for me, dog. The dude from not Simon. The dude from American Idol. I forgot his name. He was one of the first famous people to get gastric bypass, and then it turned into a trend. Just like how the veneers are turning into a trend, the hairline thing is turning into a trend. It turns into a trend. You know what I'm saying? Because America is killing the middle class. Either you got it or you don't. And then not even that. Sometimes you do have a middle class in America, but see how your spending habit is set up. And what you spend things on. Because I'm gonna put a book this month. I'm gonna put a couple books in the Discord, y'all, for the free. But I just gotta find it. There's some books that I want to give to you guys, man. And they were talking about it in this book. I read this. I finished this book recently called The Psychology of Money. Really good book. I gotta listen to it again because I feel I didn't learn from it, but I kind of did. And then there's another one from Robert Kiyosaki that they don't push called The Unfair Advantage. And then there's another book coming out this month from Paul McKenna. I gotta put y'all on to the book game. But these are audio books and PDFs, right? Getting money is one thing, protecting money is another thing, saving money is another thing, and spending money is another thing. There's like 4 or 5 different laws to money. Get it, grow it. You know what I'm saying? With inflation, they try to take a lot of that stuff off the table. If you guys are gonna invest in anything, actually, it's very true. Invest in gold and silver. But honestly, a lot of people, they go crazy when they invest in gold and silver because they understand how money works, and they get the physical gold and silver and they try to bury it or some shit. But the thing is this: the dollar got devalued when they started printing too much of it. So the dollar, obviously, paper money ain't real, and they really try to do this digital thing where your money is just basically it's a digital credit. You know what I'm saying? But gold and silver, just get into commodities and just learn a little bit about stocks like QQQ, SHD, VOO. Learn about like certain stocks that you can like literally. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Put like $200 in and literally don't have to work ever again. Pull the money out if you want and put a little bit back in and reinvest the dividends and like get high yield stocks. Certain because the world about to get crazy, before 2025, you got to posture yourself into, I'm learning it also. So it's not like I'm like, hey, man, you know, yeah, yes, yeah, she is talented. You said I haven't been sick in 20 years. See, some comes. I didn't catch COVID. And then as soon as I caught COVID, I got done dirty. I got done dirty. I had gotten into a car accident right before I caught COVID. Shout outs to Gail. I pray you feel better. Shout outs to Jake Green in the building. Shout outs to the beautiful sisters in the building. You said no lie. I want lip fillers. My lips are thin. Why you say that? You don't need lip fillers. You know what? You know what it is too. What I've seen a lot of women do. Also, I've seen a lot of them the way they put on their lipstick. They make it. Some women know how to draw like a line on their mouth that makes it look like they have more lips, like lipstick wise. But yeah. I don't think those. Be careful with those lip fillers though, because you got a lot of white women walking around here looking like fish and shit like that. With the fish and stuff. I mean, I don't mind women doing certain things to their body, but just like do it when technology. I think, and it might be too late, but do it when technology gets better. Because I saw something recently where they're actually curing people that are blind by making by putting in what you call it mechanical corneas. They're doing mechanical corneas in people's eyes, and I don't know if it's true, but I saw like an eye with like multiple corneas on it for like a blind guy, and I'm like, damn, that's interesting. That reversing blindness with a mechanical cornea, you know. This nigga got a Sony A55 camera cornea in his eyeballs. And that's crazy. Shout outs to D Mac. You said K Michelle ass probably looks like Mario. Hey yo, you gotta chill, bro. Hey. Ah. He said K Michelle ass probably looks like a Mario Kart chorus. Oh my god. When she get mad at you, she sent like that blue spiked turtle shell at you. Everybody gotta go. Yeah. Prince P said, "Gym up, biatch." D said, "I like whipped cream." So does cooking with Kaya. Speaking of cooking and stuff like that, yeah, Randy Jackson, yeah, he's dead. That nigga just sprayed his fade on. He said, "Fuck it," you know, you know. You said that shit looks painful. You said always comparing themselves to others. Well, I mean, one thing I feel for the sisters because one thing I wish a lot of women didn't believe is that they're not enough. I know a lot of women like to, regress back into that and use that as a talking point. But like, women will believe that they got ugly hair. Women will believe that their skin is bad. Women will believe a lot of things about themselves, just as a lot of these dudes have a lot of limited beliefs about themselves. Shout outs to Jay Green. Thank you so much. Dropping the huge $25 on the Cash App. Thank you so much for always supporting Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Hold on.
Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to Jay Green. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I wish, like I said, I wish a lot of the sisters didn't believe certain things about themselves. It's unfortunate. You got a lot of sneaky fine women. Shout outs to Rayology. You got a lot of sneaky fine women, that are out there. Guys are just as trivial as women in a lot of cases when it comes to, beauty and stuff like that. Sometimes a woman will be beautiful because you know her and how she is. That's what makes her beautiful. And then, you have this concept of the necessary women. Like the necessary women are like women like I guess people would say like Mary J. Blige. Uh there's a couple of them, like women that aren't necessarily the most beautiful women, but they're beautiful women because who they are and how they are and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. Yeah, you got to get a nutrition plan. But curbing your eating, honestly, to tell you the truth, there's workouts where you can literally eat whatever the hell you want, but you're gonna feel it in the gym. But you can eat whatever you want, but you're gonna feel it in the gym. You can eat whatever the hell you want, but you're gonna feel it in the gym. But you got to make sure you know your body because with the gastric bypass and all of that stuff, one thing is that if you're a big person, you know what I'm saying? You might have a fat ass head, when you get rid of the shit. So you got to do like, you got to get that jawser size, get you a little mouthpiece and do stuff too to make your face look thin. But you got women that were big also, that their face start to get small and they look sick. Like Tanya TKO, she looks sick a little bit. So just be careful on how you slim down your face also. Because some people do a not a tummy tuck, but they get lipo on their face. Don't BBL your face. You know, you want to stay away from the BBL. All right, be back later. I remember when BBL stood for that. Be back later. Shout outs to New World Order in the building. Shout outs to Shaka Nulu in the place to be. New said, we don't care if I ain't got you said we don't care if you or I. Well, you said if you ain't got DSL, can you SD? That's the important part. That's funny as hell. But you don't need them DSLs. If y'all don't know what DSLs is, don't look it up at work. That's not safe at work content. All right. You said anything not natural doesn't hit. Man, I mean, a lot of that shit is, if you get a BBL, just don't be surprised when you attract a certain type of nigga. You know, you got a lot of gay people and people in the LGBT learning this also. That's why a lot of gay and LGBT people that go get those surgeries and stuff like that. That's why they don't want to deal with gay people after that. If you go all the way and do a surgery and turn yourself into a woman and stuff like that, if you have to really convince yourself that you are a biological woman. Oh, I have a debate on that too that I got to show y'all. It's funny as hell. because people can't tell you what a woman is, which is fucking wild. And we already did the series on that too. Y'all check it out. But if you gotta convince yourself you're a woman, if you go through all of that, those dudes want biological men, you know, you know. So it's gonna get real scary out here. And a lot of you guys, we're gonna lose a lot of men. A lot of you guys are gonna fall for it. I hate to say it, you know. A lot of you guys gonna fall for it, you know. And it's gonna be another trend. It's gonna be like, okay, well, once a guy finds out, he doesn't care. A guy doesn't care. Like some guys aren't gonna care. They're like, well, at least as long as my dinner's cooked and I can get all the sex I want inconsequential, I don't care. You know, until you want to have kids. You know, when I was a kid, I was a goofy little bastard. You know, I was watching Maury, because Maury's from DC. He's from Benton Road. Maurice. I was watching Jerry Springer, and when some of those women would come on there, because I have a special soft spot in my heart for women that can't have kids. You know, but as a kid, I used to watch Jerry Springer, that hot ass mess. And I'd be like, damn, I feel bad for that lady. She can't have no kids. Her pussy broken. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Man, and when I got older, I'm like, I don't think all them women that was on Jerry Springer were women. I mean, obviously the obvious trans shit, but we kind of didn't look at it like that as kids. In the 90s, that was like punks and street trash type shit. And now, the LGBT has become corporate. So. Oh, and ladies, the fucked up part is that you got to compete with them too. Ain't that a bitch? You got to compete with LGBT women, taking jobs and all kinds of shit. They override a lot of. That's the crazy part. Women are gonna have to rework their laws, and the crazy part about it is that it's not gonna be directed at men. It's gonna be directed at some of your friends. And I'm gonna be here to cover all of it and go into the nuances of it, because that will be pretty interesting. You know. Yeah, I'm weird. Like I will go for like thick women, and then I ain't gonna lie, I'll go for a tree branch. I'm weird like that. You know. You said I'm cool on the unnatural body. Most guys are saying they like naturals, but a lot of women, they're running to be under the blade. Because a lot of women want to blame it on men. When men are saying that we like natural bodies, a lot of women don't like their own bodies, and they will lie and say society and all them the people made them not like their own bodies, but that's not true. That's not true. You feel some type of way about your body. You feel some type of way about your body, and it's okay. But you got to put yourself around people and friends and that will tell you the truth, and that's really hard as a woman. You got to really, I couldn't be a woman. You know, y'all got y'all cake cut out for y'all and shit like that. The majority of y'all are never gonna get the truth from your friends, man or woman. You'll never get the truth because they want to fuck. You know. And other women will want to see you self mutilate yourself before they self mutilate themselves. And other women will want to bro, have you seen what women have to go through to get a fucking BBL? They like literally put you, nigga, they have a pickup truck service where a nigga in a truck comes and pick you up, because when you get done from that hospital, you got to lay on your stomach and like damn near face first fetal position, like you're literally a turkey. Like the shit that they gotta go through. you know and it's funny because I'm listening to women like, see, you men don't understand what us women go through. We almost die because we're having your children. It's like, actually science and technology makes it so that your odds and chances of dying is very low. So you really can't use that as an argument. You damn near die more getting a fucking BBL than having a nigga's kids. You know? And the funny part is too, depending on how your pregnancy go, that could glow your ass up or it could blow your ass up, you know? You know. So that's another thing too, you know? But they stuff a bitch in a car like a turkey and shit like that, and then your damn boyfriend or whoever you with or your homegirls or whatever gotta fucking scrape your ass out of the back of that van and then, you know, keep changing band-aids and shit like that. Yeah, Kanye's mother died from that. Like, why would you need a BBL at that age? You know? And Beyonce got a BBL. Other than the BBL smell, let me tell you guys how you could tell if a woman got a BBL when she's wearing jeans. When she's wearing jeans. Jeans give them away all the time. Not the Lululemon leggings, not none of them. No, jeans give them away all the fucking time. Because how jeans are cut and stuff like that. BBLs are damn near allergic to denim. You could just tell. She got a BBL. You did. He said, I'm from the general of ice cream bodies. Why would I want a bitch with a memory foam body? Yeah, like and then you don't even know what they putting in their body. You know, this bitch got a Tempur-Pedic mattress in her ass. And then, ladies, y'all gotta remember, y'all are sitting on a big ass butt like it's a beanbag and shit like that. It's built to is gonna deform at some point, you know. So shout outs to my sisters with the natural booties, and shout outs to the ones with the BBL. You know, if you know, hopefully you take care of it. You know, hopefully you take care of it. You know, but I don't know how it. I mean, I know how it would enhance a woman's life. I know why women do it. You know, trust me. I used to date strippers. Like, come on now, I'm not no spring turkey now. You know, but you know, hey. All right, let's get back into this. I digress. God damn, I fully digress. We were talking about pretty privilege, and then we on BBLs. But you know how I give it up, y'all. You know I like to iron it out. You know I like to turn every stone. You know I turn every stone, baby. I, I turn every stone. All right. Now look at how this woman's face is lighting up because her man is starting to look more like the guy that she fell in love with. Glad that she got him when he wasn't in his nerd phase.
Senior picture, you start to see it happen. The glow up.
See?
This is his freshman year of college. Sophomore year, I think.
See?
And then he just became ice cold. And this was.
See? And that's the thing too, which is actually cool about being a younger player now. You don't have to wait till your 40s and 50s to become a GQ lookalike or something, you know? You don't have to wait until your 40s. You can blow up right after high school. So it seems, even though I wouldn't say he is, but he might be, it seems he was a late bloomer.
This is his freshman year of college. Sophomore year, I think. And then he just became ice cold. And this was the year before I met him.
Hold on, my bad.
Then we met at a party and
turn the captions off.
This is his freshman year of college. Sophomore year, I think. And then he just became ice cold. And this was the year before I met him. Then we met at a party and I told him that he would eventually be my husband, and I was right. And then I got pregnant 4 months after we met, and then we got married, and then we had 2 babies. Evolution of my husband.
See? See? Yeah, see? Shout out to the War Master. The War Master said BBLs are the same as vertical screens. That's funny as hell. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, BBLs are vertically challenged. That's funny as hell. It's a trend, right? Yeah, even me as a content creator, I don't really like vertical mode, but it is what it is, y'all. For a little bit. All right, for a little bit. He said that's what it said. Holy shit. Chris G said, I wish I was white. Yeah. Met in college, yeah. But listen, y'all, this is why I tell you guys, I'm giving y'all, I'm now about to lace y'all with some real good game. Listen, let me tell you guys what to do. All right. If you guys don't know how to dress yourself, or you just want to, you just want to figure out a little bit of your, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody talking about that Cybertruck exploding in front of Trump Hotel, which is crazy in Vegas, What's your thoughts on that, New? But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Go to Marshall's, and it could be an old lady, preferably a young one. That's why I tell you guys to go to Target, because if you go to Marshall's, Hex done got closed down, but like J.C. Penney or maybe Macy's, if you're fortunate enough to find a Macy's or something like that, right? And you go there and you go there and you get the lady or a cute young girl that's there, whether she looks good or not or whatever. Just find you somebody in staff and say, hey, I need you to help me out. All right, so I'm going on a date this weekend, and like I don't know what to wear. I don't know how to dress. I need you to give me a whole like makeover, like what would look cool and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I heard that New Orleans attack is fucking ridiculous. What is going on in the world, man? I tell you guys to go outside, but I do tell you guys when to stay inside too. Around New Year's time, stay inside. You know, if you're going somewhere, go to party, go from home to party, and then straight back home. If you're gonna go anywhere else, figure out how to go to the liquor store, pregame at home, go straight to party, and come back. Humans, we're not as smart as we think we are, and that's okay. Because you know what humans do? We do this thing where we like to get fucked up and then play this game of let's see if we can make it home. You like to go somewhere, get sloshed like Chris Bosh, and then try to figure out how the hell you're gonna make it home. Nah, just see if you can, whew, I don't know I don't even know where to start. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Hold on. Make sure you guys be safe out here, y'all.
Popular, people love him, people like him. But what people don't realize is even the most attractive people can be some of the most sinister, most diabolical people you could ever meet. I'm sure some of y'all watching this.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, when people want to get away with murder, make it look good. That's it.
Fell for the charmer or fell for the person with the pretty face, and then you realize that they were just as dumb as rocks and had no substance to them. And that's why a lot of people who are essentially attractive don't trust a lot of people, because a lot of people sometimes fantasize about how attractive they are and sexualize them. And that's why people who are attractive and pretty are always exploiting and using people, because they have all these advantages that regular looking people don't have.
Another thing about pretty privilege is people want to do more for you. I'm going to repeat that. If you want to do a lot less and get a lot more, pretty privilege is what you need. Okay?
Now, let me tell you why the internet, because nobody's going to tell you this part about why the internet was really created. Women actually engineered the internet to flex on other women. Not even just to flex on other women, neither. They engineered the internet to make everything all inclusive. You've heard me say this multiple times. They engineered the internet to make everything all inclusive, and it makes sense. I mean, is it somewhat diabolical? Absolutely. You know, it's somewhat diabolical, but then again, it's not. You know, because women would get lied to about pretty privilege. Yes, 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 they would get lied to about pretty privilege. To this day, women are getting lied to about pretty privilege. You understand what I'm saying? They are getting lied to about pretty privilege. You got a lot of women that's like culture appropriating prettiness. But it's fucked up to call somebody, it's fucked up to tell somebody, hey, you're not pretty. Hey, you don't look good. You know? And it's not that you're calling somebody ugly, you know. It's not you're not, you know, it's not that you're necessarily calling somebody ugly, but it's just that, you know, they might not be what they telling you they are. Okay? Um the internet was to make everything all inclusive because a lot of women were mad at other women because they got pretty privilege. Oh, you're only doing that for her uh because she's pretty. Or man, if I look like that, I would get treated like this. Or man, I would get treated like this if I looked like that. You know? Oh, it's some sinister shit. It's sinister than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, just look at it now. Like it outweighs you know, it outweighs a lot of what we're talking about. You know, you know, like if you were running around calling women ugly nowadays, you know, you feel and look like a piece of shit. Even if she ugly, you know? Even if she ugly, you know? But it's reverse. It's like one of those things where it's like, who are you to call somebody ugly? When at the same time, it's like, well, if that's the case, who are you to call somebody pretty? You know? It's really to demean what prettiness is. It was really to demean what prettiness is for men and to give women an edge. But unfortunately, that didn't happen neither. Because a lot of women somewhat believe they see what men see also. You know, they see what men see also because like I said, women are not visual creatures like that. They some are, some aren't. The internet has made more some, but women don't give a fuck about visual aesthetics. You know, it's more so of an expression more than a survival thing, you know. Whereas men, it's a survival thing, you know. Women, honestly, just being born with a vagina, hate to say it, ladies, kind of solidifies their story of S and R. Whatever they add on top of that is just extras, you know. So what I mean by S and R is survival and replication. If you have kids or you don't have kids, your job is not what you do for a living. Your job is none of all of this surface level shit in this world that men have built, men and women have built, right? Your job is to survive long enough to pass on your genes. Survival and replication. Okay? You said I used to go to the strip every New Year's when I first came back from the Navy. It's been like 10 years since I've been on the strip. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, a whole Cybertruck blowing up in front of Trump Towers. Was it a bomb? Um, you know, what is it? And then honestly, too, what is Trump gonna say about Cybertrucks? Are they gonna blow the fuck up on random people? How did that happen right there? You know, Elon is his boy for now. I'm thinking at some point, like what you guys said is true, they might start beefing because I heard a lot of Republicans are mad at Elon and Ramaswamy right now. They mad at Elon and Ramaswamy. You know, you said listening to another homo in 2025, I see nothing has changed. Yeah, I mean they're gonna be standard manosphere. You dig? Yeah, Joker mouth. You said the zeros, ones, and twos and threes are extremely aggressive. Yeah, but the thing is that they're getting played. Like if you're a fat girl and you've been a fat girl your whole life, what's the incentive for you to change? Like literally, a fat girl can go to the gym and get a Bobby Lashley. I know it sounds funny, but it's the truth. A fat girl can go to the gym. She can go to Gold's Gym and walk out with a Dwayne Johnson. Easily. It wouldn't even be hard. And them gym niggas, they justify it like, well, shit, you know, being with her is like playing with a kettlebell. Sometimes them niggas don't have to go to the gym. You just go have sex with you. But I mean, what I'm saying is, look. All right, let me just get back to playing this damn video because I'm gonna get canceled.
Now you can create it. Look, y'all know how I be looking with no makeup on. But when I want to be treated a little extra, when I want to get a little extra neck turn, head twists, and extra privilege and free stuff and all that kind of stuff, I put on my pretty privilege, and I can get more.
Ice Spice, as we all know, benefited from pretty privilege. You really think a girl who didn't look like her, who was built like a fucking fridge, was talking about he ate lunch, he ate it for lunch, bitch, I'm a baddie, I get what I want. Like, you really think
I was just about to say something about Ice Spice. Jay Green, are you still rocking? Are you guys still rocking with Ice Spice in New York? Or are you kind of tired of her? Everybody's saying that she lost weight, she lost it. I'm not even gonna lie. I've seen Ice Spice get away with lyrics where it's like, bro, if you did not look like that, niggas would have roasted the fuck out of you. Even New York niggas, man. Jay said we tired. Bitch, I'm a baddie. I get what I want. Dog, Ice Spice is horrible. And I like Ice Spice, but it's like she be saying shit like, how can I be the one? I mean, she said, I am the one if I'm not the two. She like it's like she's reading a did y'all see her recent freestyle? Like, I gotta be number one if I'm not the two or some shit. Like, I'm like, what? She thinks she the shit when she not even the fault. What are you talking about? Bro, Ice Spice is getting away with murder. I don't even think somebody's writing for her at this point. I was like, you ever just hear some lyrics? Maybe because I'm an artist, but you ever just hear some lyrics and yeah, she wrote that. She wrote that because I just can't see somebody paying for that. You know? But then again, as a writer myself, ABC raps, yeah, they probably sell a little bit, but like you want like who's like I forgot the guy's name, but he writes for Cardi B. That nigga need to get paid. You know, that nigga need to get paid. But Ice Spice, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Jesus Christ. And then her being around Central C is just kind of. Oh, she just dropped the album. That's why I'm hearing a lot from her. Damn, that's a weird album cover. That's a weird album cover. That Ozempic is
Oh shit, huh?
Hey yo, Jay, you gotta chill. She said hickory dickory dock. Yo. Oh my god. No, it's not that dude's like feeble-minded lyrics. It's because it's coming from her. Yeah, it's giving Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Yeah, Jay, you rap better than her. And Jay was like, I'm just fucking around. I'm just playing around. But like, damn. Shit. Maybe this is the sign. Look, if y'all are trying to get into rap, just try to out rap Ice Spice and you probably should be okay. You know, you don't even have to do too much. You know, like you don't need to be super inspired or nothing. Just make sure you're consistent and you just rap better than Ice Spice, and you'll be okay in today's dating age. Because I mean, in today's music age. Because the thing is too, if you put too much in your raps, then you become Lupe Fiasco. So it's like you're doing too much, and then you're doing like Ice Spice, when she got in, she was just doing it like just borderline, like just enough, just right. It's like, okay, beat tight, lyrics are subpar, but this is cool. It gets a pass, I don't know about now. I think people are tired of her. And then, she got real skinny. Like she looks like Central C now. Like it's like, is that Central C? It's like, no, that's Ice Spice. Like she looked like the nigga a little bit. I like Ice Spice though. She seems like she's fun. But maybe she needs to transition into something else. I mean, she might be talented at something else. You know, you said autistic so-called rap, man. Yeah, see, the reason why you don't want to put too much into your lyrics because, like, well, I mean, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. It's your art. But it's like if you put too much into your lyrics, it's like then people are like, well, obviously this person's good, so let me go. It's like people are that feeble. So yeah. This is hilarious. You said that's why they be on top because niggas love feeble-minded lyrics. Oh man, Hickory Dickory Dock killed me, man. You said they're all trash. Party Fountain. Party Fountain writes for Cardi. Yeah, Party is one of her writers. Yeah, Party Fountain. Yeah, yeah. I like Party. Party know his stuff. You said I can't trust Kuda. I can't trust Kuda's musical opinions. He like Drake's. Drake is good. It's just that now people have this love-hate game with him. They're gonna like him again. Yeah, she lost weight. You don't see she look like a twig now. You know? You said War Master, you said you can't truly trust a man that likes a female so-called artist. I like Cardi. I like a lot of people. I like Nicki. Nicki set the bar real high for a lot of artists, but like I said, Doja Cat, my favorite. I like SZA. SZA actually started rapping on her new album. You said better leave my light skinned alone. She's close to white. She's almost albino. You did. You said why did she lose the weight? Was her thing? Yeah, she was thick. She was thick. This was Ice Spice. I'm sorry, and she kind of looked the same now, but hell no, I ain't staying in the middle of Harlem or nowhere with no shit like this. But honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Shit like this is walking around 24/7. You know, I'll be all kinds of munches. I'm a crunch. Fuck a munch. I'm a crunch. That nigga a crunch. Yeah, she was pressure. Yeah, she was uncut, unadulterated pressure. Nigga, I'll be a snack wrap. Nigga, I'll be a fucking calzone. Nigga, I'll be halal. Got me fucked up. All right. Summer Walker too. I told you Summer done destroyed herself. And Summer was pressure. Look. Nigga, what?
Hey, I
Nigga, Summer Walker was pressure, but what?
Oh my gosh, hey.
Hey, I
Devin D said keep this going. Oh man, I'm full of this, Devin. I got women on here that I know, and I got women on here. I got mixed them in. Just baddies galore everywhere. Everywhere, y'all. Baddies galore. Whew. Ass eating up that G string. Oh Lord. Oh man, I'm threw myself off. Where the hell am I at? Hickory dickory dock. Ice Spice look crazy. She look good though. It's just that like also too like when you lose like the weight, especially if you were a little bit big and you had like a little bit more of a rounder face. Sometimes if you lose the weight on your face, you start to get like unnecessary lines, like old people lines. You know what I'm saying? Like around the mouth area and stuff like that. Like you get skinny people dimples and shit. You know? Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, she was fanning that ass everywhere. And I'm not gonna lie, like I got like a lot of I got a lot of personal trainer, like gym friends. And yeah, she's in the gym now, but like even if a gym girl got a big butt, it's like firm. Niggas like a fucking ass made of jello and shit. Y'all niggas like the gelatin ass, you know? You know, y'all niggas like the gelatin ass. So it's like, okay, damn, what is Ice Spice gonna do without the jello? You know, y'all niggas like cake. Y'all don't like rum cake. Y'all don't like aged rum cake. Y'all don't like that rum cake that y'all niggas like gelatin. Y'all like gelatin. You did. D Max said that ass gone, so nobody cares about her anymore. Ain't that fucked up? Like she can't get away with subpar lyrics anymore because her ass is gone. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You know that is fucked up. She can't get away with subpar lyrics anymore because her ass is gone. Not that she fucked up her contract, not that she made a mistake or anything. Well, maybe the mistake is, damn, ain't that fucked up? Your mistake was going to the gym. Like, damn about giving a damn about yourself amongst your own people. Amongst your own people, they'll get you up out of here because you want to take care of yourself. That's fucked. All right. She does look a little sick, but I mean, what happens is you lose the weight really quick, and then you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is gonna drop some fire soon. You are Jay. You already you already know. You know he gonna drop something. You know. Yeah, a lot of y'all want the thick Ice Spice. Yeah, she's albino now, chubby and pale. Yeah, she's albino. Well, she's not chubby no more, but she's albino now. She's skinny now. You know. Yeah, I fucks with Harlem, man. Lennox Ave. Lennox Ave. You do the math. Yeah, chicken over rice. Lauren Hill could flow, but you know what threw me off about Lauren Hill? Lauren Hill has a whale head. I don't know why. Lauren Hill looks better with full hairstyles. There's this video that's out with her now, and I like her hair. It looks nice. Um, with her, with her, doing like some on stage work with Skip Marley, but like she doesn't. She looks crazy bald. You know, she looks crazy bald. You know, Lauren Hill looks crazy bald. She can't really rock the bald head, but she looks awesome when she has a head full of hair or some type of like mane, you know? So that's another thing too, when you hold on. That's another thing too. When you have when you hold on. What the hell is going on? Lord have mercy. That's another thing too, ladies. Like when you decide to get experimental with your hair, make sure you before you do the big chop that you can rock the baldini, because Lauryn Hill has a crazy shaped head. When you're looking at her head sideways, not face on but sideways. You said double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Sound about right. She looked like a Elmer's glue. Oh, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have read that. Damn. Come on, man. Y'all, damn, with the orange hair and y'all killing me, man. Not Elmer's.
Money got taller. Rappers ain't
Something. All right, you getting too carried away now. You getting too carried away now. All right, you getting too carried away, YouTube. How am I skinny when I am not fat? She's rapping like a Indian person. How am I skinny when I am not fat? Where I am, where am I am when I, where I am, I don't know where I'm at. You said I don't like that lazy girl rap thing they got going on. Put some energy to it. Yeah, yeah. Like what they're trying to do, Jay Green. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make it seem like they're effortless. She's trying to give off the appearance of effortless. How that saying where they say it takes a lot of effort to appear effortless. That's kind of what she's trying to make it seem like she does this in her sleep. That is so easy. She's really trying to appear like she's doing this effortless.
The girl can get away with doing that and wearing the shit she was wearing. She's a beautiful girl and she was able to benefit from pretty privilege.
What's going
and
on,
that
Link?
helped her career.
Shout outs to J3.
However,
Happy New
part
Year's,
of her pretty
Link and
privilege was her
J3.
body. And because she doesn't have the body that's seen as a standard, where she lost a lot of weight, people are now defiling her and saying the most awful things about how unattractive she is and she might be on some substances and she got issues. Meanwhile, this girl could have some health issues. And then there's someone like Aaliyah J. Aaliyah J was a very popular YouTuber back in like 2016, 2017, still insanely popular and very wealthy. And essentially, she got a lot of her popularity from doing makeup tutorials and hair tutorials. But part of why she's so successful is because she's insanely pretty. I mean, when I first came across Aaliyah J, the only reason I even clicked on her video was because she did a story time and she looked really, really nice in the thumbnail. That's part of the reason why a lot of people even clicked on her videos. She looks amazing. Look at her. But in recent months, I don't know what it was. It might be a recent relationship or depression. She's gained a lot of weight. And due to the fact that she gained a lot of weight, a lot of people have been picking her apart on TikTok, social media, and saying the most disgusting things, saying, oh, she really let herself go. She's probably going something. She looks awful. She looks so bad now. And she even had to respond to all the backlash she was getting. And even though she said that she don't give a fuck what people think, it was very clear that it definitely did affect her on a deeper level.
Okay, I have gained weight and it's okay. Like, it's a body. Bodies change. Like, my body's not going to stay the same. I'm getting older. I just turned 30. What do you want me to do about it? Okay, you think I'm gaining weight? You see I'm gaining weight. What the fuck do you want me to do about that? Seriously, though. Like, really, what do you want me to do about that? It's my body. I don't know.
Take a look around. Do you see her anywhere? News flash. You're not gonna.
Because when you set the standard of being beautiful and when you hold yourself up at this standard of being beautiful and being a fly girl, people are going to expect you to hold this standard up. It's not like that for just women. It's like that for men too. That's why men who are insanely attractive most times stay in the gym. It's not always just the fact that they just want to be in the gym to look right. Some of them stay.
never mind. I ain't gonna say what I was about to say. I get canceled. Let's
in
go.
the gym because their looks are their money makers. It's proven that a lot of servers and waitresses and bartenders are more likely to get tips if they're insanely attractive. If you are more attractive than the average person, to the point where people are always talking about your looks and
Being attractive is not even a fucking feat nowadays, man. Being attractive now, for real, like you can go find another one in 10 minutes. Like they're common. They're like a bus. You just wait for the next one. They're so common. They're right beside each other. Like honestly, this is what the internet did, y'all. Like dimes don't even have the confidence they do. Average women will curse you out quicker than a fucking dime these days. You know what I'm saying? Like a dime to a certain degree can't even do some of this. A dime can't even dime shame you now. Like the women have taken their power in a lot of cases. Everybody's a dime now to a certain degree, you know? Because think about it. A dime would be able to tell your ass off. What's going on, Ghost Man? Happy New Year's, bro. A dime will be able to tell your ass off back in the day because she knew it was gonna take you a minute before you seen another one of her. It was gonna take you a minute before you seen another one of her. So she wasn't really worried about what the hell you had to say. Like the dimes would tell your ass off. You know. But nowadays, man, shit. You know, y'all niggas ain't even and y'all are dudes that you know y'all let them put this moniker on you like, oh well, you know, the manosphere guys hate women and shit like that. Well, they maybe not enough because they're not taking advantage of shit they could take advantage of. All of the stuff y'all wanted to say to women and shit and stuff back in the day, if you really did hate women like that, because I don't hate women. I don't know anybody in this space that hate women. I know dudes that can't get women, and I don't necessarily say that they hate women, but hey, whatever. But y'all could have got y'all lick back if you were really black pilled or if you were really uh about that, you know. Sevens have always been high ranking for quote unquote guys that believe that they're average or just ordinary guys, you know, because the word average took on a bad connotation when it's not. Ghostman Kang said, hold on.
Hey, it's you. What's your name?
You thought I was Philly? That nigga
Munch. So yeah, Munch. Long time no see. What are you doing out here? You need a ride or something?
Era for lunch.
Oh, how cool. Well, I just happened to be out grabbing a bite to eat. Would you like to jump in to join me?
Eat it for lunch?
Eat it for lunch, girl.
I'm Philly.
Oh yeah.
Bitches about to give me the beam, and then the fire the fun in the jeans. Cows got fuck up in the jeans.
Stop. Don't do that again.
You thought I was Philly?
Nah, it's too late. It's too late. The thrill is gone. I'm just gonna go see what Glorilla's doing. Maybe she's fuck nigger free. You thought I was Philly you? Haha. Bye.
Y'all, please don't ask where I find this shit, because I don't even know it. Shout outs to LT, man, in the building, bro. Happy New Bigger the bang, bigger the bing, bigger the... Oh, shit, I got tears, man. I got tears, bro. Bigger the bang, bigger the bing. I feel you. Bro, I have no idea. I have no idea. Whoo-wee. But listen, man, eat it for lunch? Listen, man, you said I think women are generally stupid, but I can't hate them. I mean, it can come off as stupidity to guys because guys are not women and women aren't guys, but it's a different dance. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily stupidity. It's a different dance, but they are some dumbass women like they are some dumbass dudes, you know? But to me, I like to look at it as a different dance. Like I would like to I would like to feel or think that that I would like to think that I've given somebody a chance before. I'm like, hey man, all right, these people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people are stupid because I've seen some very smart women. You know, you know, a lot of people say it's not real, but it is. Emotional intelligence is a real thing. You know, you just have to have seen it practiced amongst women to be like, oh, okay, that's what that is. All right, cool. You know, and the crazy part too is that some guys will see it, and that's just not what they, some guys will see, some emotionally intelligent women, and they're like, I still don't respect it. She's still dumb. So you got guys that think like that too. Bigger the bang, bigger the bigger the bigger the beat. Holy shit! Oh my god! I feel you.
Complimenting your looks, you more than likely benefit from pretty privilege, whether you're a man or a woman. And 9 times out of 10, you have gotten opportunities because you're pretty, and you have gotten opportunities because you're handsome. And the reason why is
Okay, so ladies, let me give you the game on why a gay man will have to talk to you a little bit about pretty privilege. Remember, I gave y'all the game. Whether you believe it or not, you can go look it up yourself. It don't make me none. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Why are gay people worried about pretty privilege? Because they want in on it too. Yes, they want in on it too. Look at some of the gay guys that have turned some of these women that you guys used to say have pretty privilege into unicorns. Even yourself, some of you guys have gay friends that, yeah, oh, this nigga done did me up. God damn. It's going to be hard to keep these niggas up off of me. But look, bigger the bang, bigger the beam, bigger the... All right, let's go.
It's because people are shallow. It's the halo effect. It's a sinister effect.
They want to be the unicorn also.
That basically implies that people deem you as more approachable and more.
Shout outs to LT man in the building. Yes, if you guys are in the building, make sure you guys head over to hempforfitness.com. That is hempforfitness.com. All right. FOR, not the number 4. Hempforfitness.com. I'll put the link in the chat. Make sure you head over to hempforfitness.com and make your order. All right, let's get it. Bigger the bang, bigger the bang.
Or tolerable to be around because you're simply nice to look at. Megan Good recently went on Raven Simone's podcast, and she essentially said that her being aesthetically attractive.
Yeah, he's exfoliating, y'all. What's going on, JC? What's going on, player? Happy New Year's, man. Good to see you. Thank you. Shout outs to everybody tapping in for the New Year's, man. Glad everybody made it to the other side. Let's keep it going. It's player talk.
It has benefited her, but it has done nothing but work against her.
Like, what is your experience being as pretty as you are in this
I was
world?
going to say, do you think it hindered you from taking roles
Do you
that you wanted
recognize
to, or
it?
did you want to, or do you think you're right where you're both?
Both. I can't tell you.
Bro, Megan Good. Now I ain't gonna lie, Megan Good is good. I did a song where I'm like, she ain't Megan Good, shorty, Megan bad. And I forgot what else I said after that because I did so many songs. But listen, that is the most I am jealous of you question ever. Women don't even know when questions. You know what I don't like what people say, and some people say it genuinely. They're not saying that I don't like you because you said it. No. You want to know what you want to know what people say when people say I'm happy. I forgot how they say it. How they say it? What's the new one? There's another one that I said before, but this is the latest one. Like, I'm so happy for you for that. Like, I'm so happy about that for you, or something like that. Like, it's like y'all gotta kind of take shit with a grain of salt. Like, certain compliments aren't compliments. Certain questions aren't questions. Like, certain questions, they stem from, bitterness or some shit like that. Like, what's it like with pretty privilege? Like, how has that worked for you? And blah. Yeah, I love that for you. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, that I love that for you. That is, you pay attention to people that say that to you. Oh my God, I like that for you. I love that for you. Some people are genuine. You know, I'm not gonna say everybody says it maliciously, but let me tell you something. Hell no. That's like when I'm not gonna lie. When some people say that to me, I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean by that? I so love that for you. What the fuck does that mean? Now I picked up on something that I don't know. Yeah, let me disappear a little bit. I love that for you. What the fuck does that mean? Some of the people that's wishing the worst on you, they will tell you that. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But I got friends and lady friends that use that, and I know they mean well. I know they in particular mean well, but be careful when people say that. That's not a term of endearment. That's a term of give me a chance to stab you in the back type shit. That's like a term of like. It's kind of usually what proceeds after that. It's like, oh, I like that for you. Why? Because you've been, the why and what I'm about to say now is silent. Yeah, because you've been fucking up. It's kind of like some shit like that. You know, or maybe I'm just a conversationalist and I know about stuff that I probably shouldn't know about. But anyway, keep a stink eye on a chick or a man, even a man that says that shit. What's going on, Brian? Will, Happy New Year's, player. Good to see you. Shout outs to my players and playettes in the building. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. You said no vert for 2025. Please, Happy New Year. Yeah, man. I gotta mix it up. 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 You did? You said Ice Spice wrote that for you. No, she didn't write shit. You said, if you like it, I love it. Shut the fuck up. Right. You said person A, I just got a promotion. Person B, I love that for you, right? Person C is the mind that's in person A's head because yeah, because you ain't getting paid enough, or you need a new job, or you know, it's just some sleight of hand shit. That's all I'm saying. Is there a way to make sure vertical will have a speed change option? I think if you click the three dots in the corner, you can change it, but I don't think you can do it while it's live. That's the fucked up part. And then vertical lives are weird. And then like the comments are on the screen, so you really can't click links like that. Like YouTube is so far behind. YouTube is requesting vertical lives. The algorithm and stuff like that. Like when it has something new, it needs people to push out new. Now, let me tell you something, and watch people copy. Have you noticed when I do these shows, you notice I put the word hashtag hype on there. YouTube's trying to come out with this new hype feature where you can hype up lives and hype up shows and stuff like that. And what they're going to do for y'all, I don't know how they're going to do it for y'all, but they're going to give you guys as audience members 3 hypes a month. And if you want to, you can buy more hypes. Everything is cooked going forward, y'all. Everything is cooked, you know? Everything is cooked. The job market about to be cooked. Have you seen that new study about millennials? How they're trying to. I might play that next before we get up out of the building. I didn't expect to spend 3 hours talking about pretty privilege, but you guys make everything fun. Let me tell y'all something. They're talking about zillennials and I'm glad they're going outside, but there's like zillennials are reinvigorating nightclubs in the mall. You know, more zillennials are going outside and stuff like that. Like, and they're talking about this new economy, this weak ass economy that they got, that they're like that they're gonna have to they're gonna have to cater towards like zillennials and shit. And like literally, they're talking about dumbing down everything. Even as a zillennial, with at least a little bit of millennial influence, if you are in these spaces, bro, I would be offended by that. Yeah, you know what? War Master talked about it. I wonder what the verticals look like on Rumble because I haven't been on Rumble, but man, Rumble is crazy on a tablet. I have seen that. Rumble is crazy on a tablet. You know. You said all they got to do is add the replay speed change to make links clickable. Yeah, but see, like Devin, like kind of what you do. Like if you miss something, you know how you kind of scroll back and then you kind of get yourself caught up, and then they have like that white button on the lives where it's like catch up to the live. They got that, but they just don't have like a speed feature. Cause like honestly, if you're watching a video at a certain speed, you can scroll back and then catch up to the live. You know. So they just YouTube is in limbo right now. YouTube has cornered themselves, so to say. They've cornered themselves. Yeah, algorithm games. Like on top of having all this fucking work to do as a fucking YouTuber, bro, on top of all of this and then the editing and then the videos and then the shorts and then the oh my god, you got to get your titles right and then you got to do metadata and then you got to get your tags and then when you get your tags, then you got to do your hashtags and then you got to make sure your description got keywords and then you got to make sure those keywords are trending and then sometimes your audience want chapters and all. Bro, you got to do a lot of fucking shit on YouTube. And then on top of that, now you got to play algorithm games. Oh, you got to make sure you're posting at 6 a.m. pronto because your audience is awake at 6 a.m. and they want to see your content at 6 a.m. And then guess what? If you're not up at 6 a.m., you got to make sure your videos are put together, produced, your tags are done, your metadata is done, and everything, and you have checks, and you don't have no copyrights, and it's children friendly, and it's bro, you have no idea the whirlwind we have to go through just to produce a fucking short. A short. It take you long to make that short than it takes people to watch it. You know, I'm not complaining. I kind of am, but it's like, bro, like, and then on top of that, a musty ass algorithm. Like, come on now, man. Come on now. And the reason why I got to do the algorithm is because black people are so fucking fickle. Like, if they see your numbers are low, they think the quality of the stream is low. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. You know, they think the quality of the stream is low. Oh, he only got 100 views on that video. He ain't doing nothing. Says the person that can't even get one. You know, I don't mind, 30 to 40, maybe 50, people in the room and stuff like that. I don't mind that because, that's like a classroom. I don't really mind that. But just the extra shit you got to go through on top of the shit you already have to go through. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You know? And then the censorship and all kind, man, look. You said I don't understand how so many have became so unintelligent simultaneously as the internet has gained its popularity. I do. The more stuff that's on the internet, the more stuff that's on the internet, the more misinformation. We're past the age of misinformation, but we're always going to be in the age of you got to do your research. You know. Even if things sound right, still do your research for yourself, but that's the thing, we're in an age right now where people don't care about sounding stupid. People don't care. Warmaster said YouTube censored their audience and without the censor their audience and without their why YouTube censored their audience and wonder why people leave. Yeah, man. Not even just people, content creators. And then what they're trying to do now, too, with their audience is that YouTube now is trying to make everybody's channel, if you notice it, right? YouTube, and Miss V will tell you this also, right? YouTube is trying to make everybody's channel a hub, So going to everybody's channel, like you have to be very multifaceted. Like going to everybody's channel on YouTube now, they're trying to have everything in one spot. So YouTube lost a lot of their content creators to Skillshare, Udemy, and all of these other places. Meaning that instead of keeping my audience on YouTube, and what I can do is that I can come up with a course over on Udemy on how to make it big on YouTube, and I can sell the course, and Udemy gets a cut, and I get a cut, and then whatever after taxes and stuff like that, you walk away with damn near nothing, peanuts and shit. But the thing is that YouTube is like, damn, we're losing content creators because they're going over there, they're putting together a course, and then on top of that, um, we could have kept people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And collect money for that also. So YouTube has to come up with ways to make the content creators work very fucking hard, and they make money, and what you call it, and YouTube can make money, you know. But then at the same time too, I can't blame YouTube because it's like, well, hey, look, storage is a motherfucker, but it's how they're going about doing it. It's like it's bogus. That shit is bogus. So
How many times I've walked into something and I had an audition, they were like, she was great, but we don't realistically believe her as this character because she's, a pretty girl.
Now Megan, see, this is where I'm telling you about the fake information that you guys are getting. I was about to say Megan Thee Stallion. Now Megan Good is gonna lie to you because guess what? Megan Good came up in a time where there were divas. Megan Good is technically a diva that lasted long in the game. Let me tell y'all why a lot of women got mad with pretty women. Because there was a lot of women, this is where the feminists really start taking pot shots at pretty women. There are women called feminists that believe that they're smart. Back in the day, if you were a pretty woman, you were presumed to not be smart. Like you were Ice Spice out the gate. Like we're sitting up here fawning over how dumb Ice Spice sounds when she's rapping, so we think that she's dumb. Ice Spice probably smart as shit. But back in the day, Devin, come on, man. I'm trying to be serious, bro. No, for real. Like if you were pretty back in the day, it was assumed to be dumb. That's why people here didn't understand when I say I like my women medium dumb. Because if she pretty, all right, well, you didn't even have, the dumb blonde syndrome. See, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even certain brunettes were considered dumb. Your Sarah Palins and your Monica Lewinskys and shit like that. I'm telling you, like if you were pretty back in the day, bro, like that pretty privilege came with some stereotypes. Nigga, that pretty privilege came with a boombox. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you were considered dumb back in the day. The manosphere. That's why I said like a lot of people took over. Like real red pill dudes are not these Andrew Tate. I'm in the gym getting it in and getting my money together. Them are not real red pill dudes. Them big niggas took over. You don't have to look like The Rock to be red pill. Red pill dudes never look like The Rock. Pickup artists never looked like The Rock. As a matter of fact, little skinny dudes like Neil Strauss was peeling women up off of dudes that went to the gym. While your stupid ass in the gym pumping iron, he's pumping hot lead in your lady. Like everything here got rearranged. The red pill niggas don't get kicked in the head and do MMA and shit like that. I'm just being 100 with you. How black pill you want me to get? I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. So a lot of women didn't like that women were getting pretty privileged because a lot of women was like, hey, I got these degrees. Beauty outbeat degrees. Who the fuck told you need a degree? Beauty outweighs a fucking degree. Nigga don't give a fuck about your degrees. But a lot of people was like, well, I'm educated and I'm this, that, and the third. And I still don't amount up to this dumb blonde holding this fucking trophy in this nice ass dress. And the dudes are still mystified about the Candace Owens type. You did? So basically, what the internet did was it made beauty all inclusive. That's where you start getting the shaming language. It made the playing field even. You know, women wanted to make the playing field even. First, it was against guys, then it ended up being against women. You know, and if you're a woman that looked at women the same way, they're gonna say that you look at women just like a guy. You know, it's some real psyop shit. Yeah, it made dudes weaker too. Yeah, it's some real psyops. It's a big psyops. You know. But if you were pretty back in the day, you were considered dumb. You know, because pretty didn't like the work. I remember in no homo, I used to work at this restaurant. I used to work at this yogurt place called Yogi Berry, and I became a manager at Yogi Berry, and I hired all baddies. They were my friends. I hired all baddies. I created job opportunities for some baddies, right? Man, I had to fire. I didn't even have to fire them. They walked out. Like back in the day, bad bitches didn't want to work. You know, so it made it seem like Megan went through a whole bunch of trial and tribulations, which she probably did in the industry and stuff like that. But honestly, baddies don't do labor. That was the misconception back in the day. So these people that were judging her in the diva era, they're not wrong for saying, yeah, she's nice, she's cool and stuff like that. But I don't, like we're not even going to do that. Like she's not even going to stick around. Like she gonna go AWOL on us before we go on her. And honestly, too, a part of Pretty Privilege, it fucked up business. Pretty Privilege disrupted business because the staff will be fucked up in the game. The girl will get on because she's a face and make something look good that's technically not good. Because when she don't want to work, she can skip town on you. Just like women when they get pregnant, or just like it was another form of job abandonment. So to combat Pretty Privilege, that's what the internet was for, and it gave a lot of women who wouldn't have those opportunities. You did. Honestly, and they were playing the dime game also. They would hire a 6 or a 7 with like a bubbly personality, you know. So some of those women got to eat. Like for example, the I Love New York chick, she wasn't like a baddie. There was way more badder women in there. But guess what? I Love New York was willing to get hit in the face. I Love New York was willing to get hit in the face and spat on and shit. Flavor Flav was willing to get hit in the face. I mean, look at him. You know? He said niggas think dumb bitches are cool. They themselves are dumb and thirsty. I mean, I like a little sometimes I like a little somewhat dumb chick. Cause you can impress a woman by teaching her shit, but hey, you know, she gotta be a special type of dumb. You said I'm about to read you this mathematical equation and then fuck the shit out you. That's funny as hell. You said made dudes weaker. You said they prefer Caucasians if they can reach them. Yeah. Like I mean, there was a lot of dumb women that they put camera on. Who was that girl with the Jessica chick? I think. Who was that girl that said that she had the tuna fish can and it was like the chicken of the sea, and she was like, I didn't know chicken was in water or some shit. I remember there was this one girl on the Flavor of Love. Every time she blinked, they did like you ever went to like a hotel and had the little bell that they got there. Every time she blinked, it made that bell noise. You know, So it wasn't uncommon to get a dumb a dumb pretty girl. You know. You said just wanted to be a hostess because she had some big ass tiznats. Well, see, this is the thing though. The pretty girls that were taking up those hostess and regular jobs, this is how they were dating. If you were a pretty woman, you didn't need the highest paying job in the building. You didn't need no prestige paying job in the building. You just needed a job that could kind of simulate somewhat dating for you, and you can meet other people. And the irony of it too, like when you really look at it at those times, the dumb girl was actually the smarter woman, and women knew this. The dumb girl was actually the smarter woman because you had educated and smart women looking up to them, and it was the beauty that caught their attention, not the intellect. You know, that's why women would just say, "Oh, you're pretty, you're pretty." When is the you see it now, but then I'm telling you, when was the last time you heard another woman call another woman smart? And if she did in those days, that was one of those backhand compliments at the time. Yeah, was it Jessica Simpson? Yeah, Jessica Simpson. Yeah, yeah. See, you got to go back in the Rolodex and start remembering all this shit because people forgot, Real World and all of these fucking, yeah, Tara Reid, yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah. But what a lot of women didn't like, especially feminist women and a lot of women that deemed themselves educated, like the four Harriet, like a lot of those women they did not like that, the education and stuff like that. Yeah, Tyra Banks was one. Yeah, Tyra Banks was another airhead. Yeah. Tyra is pretty smart, but Tyra Banks was a fucking airhead back then. And I mean, beautiful women, if they kept their looks, they end up getting smarter over time. I mean, over time you end up getting smarter. See, that was the thing. That's why guys used to say like men are like milk. I mean, women are like milk, men are like wine. Looks can deteriorate over time. And you can speed up that process if you don't take care of yourself, but you always get smarter with time. And women love smart men. Yeah, Eliminate, Next, Hell Date, all of those shows. You know. But yeah, man. Back in the day, I'm not even gonna lie, it was a crazy stereotype. But if you were pretty, you were assumed to be dumb. It actually had to be caught on camera. It blew a lot of people's mind if you were pretty and smart. You know that is true too. Absolutely, Jay Green, and a lot of those. And honestly, if you were a pretty girl and you were smart, it was lucrative to play dumb. Jay Green hit it on the nose. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Play dumb, less of a mess to clean up after them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That's how they got a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes, man, that dumbass bitch at home. Whole T, she fucking know how much bank accounts you got. She know how much is in it. She about to divorce you, you know? You know? So even the pretty girls somewhat was sabotaging their own shit also too, you know. So I guess a change had to happen, and the internet just leveled the playing field. Everybody's dating pool went up. And I'm not even gonna lie. Pretty girls' dating pool went down. Their dating pool went down. And if it didn't go down, because their dating pool went up too, but some of their dating pools went down. What I mean by their dating pools went down is the quality of men they would have gotten that would have been naive. They're not there no more. They're not there no more. You know? And it's the same thing for men. Y'all niggas don't need to fight that fat girl brother and all kinds of shit just to have your little average relationship and shit like that. You can go get your little baddie. Like, baddies back in the day never used to walk around alone. See, baddies didn't have to be smart because she had an entourage of bitches around her that were smart. The pretty girls back in the day had the Henry Ford syndrome. He's like, nigga, I didn't build a model car. I didn't build not one Ford vehicle a day in my life. I just surround myself with niggas that know how to do it. A lot of the girls were looking up to those women and stuff like that. And a lot of those girls would get residual niggas. I know that's funny as hell. And that's definitely a player talk saying. When y'all hear my sayings, please too, because y'all are Player Talk alumni. When y'all hear people copy me and regurgitate what they hear me saying, call them out on it. Because you guys are Player Talk alumni. Like when y'all hear my sayings around this motherfucker, please call somebody out. Like, yo, you got that from Kuda. Like that, like when some shit sound like some shit I said. That's why when people be trying to say, man, Kuda, I heard you said this. It's like, what you heard I say again? Nah, that's not me, bro. I know how I talk. Nigga, I will not say no shit like that. Residual niggas is funny as hell. But that's why I tell you. That's why I was giving y'all the game. Nobody around here gave y'all that game like that. That's why a lot of sixes hang out with 4s and 5s to look like 7s and 8s and stuff like that. And the 4s and 5s, they're not complacent with it because they get residual niggas, you know? But the quality of dudes that pretty women would have gotten has gone dramatically down. Average women have always been dominant and can get what the hell they want. So I don't want y'all to look at that as a bad thing, you know, because see, this is the thing. When we look at numbers, we think that we think that a number is greater. You know what I'm saying? We think that a number is greater than something else. Of course, uh, 10 could seem like it's greater than 1, but if you put a negative in front of that, like, come on now, you know, or if you know, a 10 is just a 1 with a 0. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I'm saying is, you know, that was another thing back in the day. Those pretty girls used to keep an entourage around them. So they were okay with not being smart or really having a personality or something like that. You know, they homegirl had. That's why, like back in the day when we used to pick up women and shit like that, that's why sometimes when they put that fat friend on your ass to be a goalie, sometimes the fat friend end up being cool. I remember I was trying to get this one girl, and like the pretty she was a pretty girl, and I had to pull her out of this group, and like the girl was stuck up and annoying as fuck. Like the more I had to rizz up her fat friend to get cool with her, to really get her alone or isolated, and then run a different type of routine on her or whatever the hell I found myself doing at the time. I'm telling you, man. Hold on. What the hell? Oh my God. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got a motherfucking run in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna let this play. But I'm telling y'all, man, the fat friend ended up being cool. This girl ended up pulling out hot sauce in her purse. I said, oh my God, my nigga. You know? All right, let's go.
Girl, we just don't feel like, and I'm like, how can you determine what that character should look like, or even what I will look like when I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we've already hired the lead guy. We don't buy that.
No, residual niggas is basically, and the pretty girls will be fucked up behind that shit. Residual niggas is like, you know, you're a girl and you're dating. The guys that she rejects, she could pass them off to her friends. You know, she could pass them off to her friends. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta run. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this play real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all.
He could get her, or I'm like, how? I'm like, that's doing the character disservice, because that means you're saying that she's just only about the look.
And I completely understood what she was saying, because when you're as pretty as she is, people automatically put you in the box of being stuck up. When you're attractive, people will do things to try to humble you. For example, like they'll purposely not give someone like Megan Good any roles because they feel like, oh yeah, well, you know, you're just too pretty for this. You're just not regular looking enough. Then when it comes to having female friends, if you're a woman or you're a man with male friends, people will try to humble you and try to compete with you without you even trying to compete. When you have privilege, like being aesthetically attractive, people will try to talk down on you, make it seem like you ain't shit, try to compete with you, look at you crazy when you walk into a room, act stink, and not like you for any reason. I've heard countless stories of a lot of my male and female friends who have aesthetically appealing privilege, who get oftentimes told, oh, I thought you were going to be stuck up, or I thought you had a bad attitude, or I thought you had all these people on your phone and all these guys talking to you. That's why, like, I didn't care to compliment you. I didn't care to gas you up. People will try to humble you because they're obsessed or intimidated with your physical appearance. Somebody may be easing on the eyes, but always see them for their character and the substance that they have. The reason I feel like that's so important is because when you look at someone like Jeremy Meeks, for example, he's the prime example of why pretty privilege isn't always a good thing. He is super aesthetically attractive. And as we all know, Jeremy Meeks went viral for being a whole fucking felon. There was a whole hashtag when he went viral back in like 2014 for being the quote unquote felon bae. And people glamorized him, gave him modeling contracts. And the same thing they're doing to Luigi is the same thing they did to Jeremy Meeks back in 2014 because he had a mugshot that went viral. And the first thing I think to myself is, even back then, why is someone like Jeremy Meeks ridiculously famous and super duper rich? Why? You know what I mean? Like, it's not the fact that he's not talented. I don't think that he's an ugly person, but why is he insanely successful, shooting to the top and getting all these opportunities just merely off of his physical appearance? He literally was a gangbanger, a criminal, and was literally charged with possession of a gun. And he's glamorized and getting invited to all these Hollywood parties and getting invited here and there. And they're trying to throw modeling contracts at him. This alone just shows you why people who have pretty privilege oftentimes do have big egos, or why they can sometimes be sinister. Because if people perceive you for being really attractive and people are always judging you for being attractive, this is why people who are super pretty always exploit it to their advantage. It's the fact that we have situations like Jennifer Love Hewitt's. If y'all didn't know, the beautiful Jennifer Love Hewitt's, who we all know from I Know What You Did Last Summer, and whom we all know from The Ghost Whisperer, she reached into the podcast and she essentially said that when she basically started aging, she got a lot of insecurities that came out of nowhere. When she started aging, and because she's known for being so beautiful, it really affected her mental health, that people were talking down on her physical appearance. So she then went out of her way to go get surgery.
At 23, 24, 25, I didn't feel self-confident. I felt watched. I felt like I had to be everything for everybody all the time. I was called sexy before I ever knew what being sexy was. So it's beautiful, but aging in Hollywood is really hard. It's really hard because you can't do anything right. You know, I had this thing like a few weeks ago, and this is what made me text you about it. I was getting my hair done and I had not a stitch of makeup on. So I threw on a filter, and it was just a filter that like at the time looked nice in the light at the salon. I really gave it no thought. And I put it on, and the picture ended up somewhere. And a bunch of people were like, Jennifer Love Hewitt is unrecognizable. Natural, no filter, like trying to make fun of it. And then they came after me for that. And they were like, well, now she's just defending herself. And like, why is she defend? And I realized I was like, I can do no
And
right.
why are you focusing so much on these assholes who have nothing better to do than to put you down?
Because to pretend that we don't is a lie.
I know. You're right.
We're human, and it's dangerous what we put on people. It's dangerous, I think, to say to women, you can't look like you're not 22 to me anymore, because I don't know how to take that.
Getting that surgery wasn't good enough because, I mean, look at her. Even though she's not ugly, she don't look the same. She look a little different. And people still drag her to this day because she got all that surgery. But she really only got all that surgery to try to accommodate people who give her those opportunities. She is so obsessed with the pretty privilege that she once had. She was known for being one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. She's so obsessed with that label and that title that she went to go get surgery to maintain it. And because she can't maintain that same standard that she created or allowed people to put on her, now it affects her mental health and how people perceive her and view her and see her. Pretty privilege is all fun and games until you realize that you can no longer benefit from it. Even though it may be overbearing for those who are beautiful, men and women, it's really insane how you pour so much into it and try to, sustain it like you would a nice fit body or, a nice toned butt. You realize that when you don't get the benefits that you once had, all of a sudden your confidence comes crashing down. That's why you shouldn't put all your confidence in your looks. I look at someone even like Cardi B. Cardi B has gotten an absurd amount of work done, and it honestly amazes me because I think Cardi B is one of the most beautiful women ever. Like, I loved her natural face. I loved how she looked before the surgery, even though she's not hideous now. But for her to get all that surgery just goes to show that her being a dancer and her being beautiful is what saved her. Her being pretty is what got attention in the media. Her being sexy is what got attention in the media. And she feels like she has to sustain that. Hence why she's always going under the knife and cutting her body up and reshaping her body from like a hippopotamus to an ant to an hourglass. And you just never know. She's 10 faces deep into her career. And I don't understand why she feels like she has to keep getting work done. What did you add to this world? What was your value in this world? Don't put all your confidence in your beauty or your looks, because looks fade over time. Them strong ass teeth y'all got in your mouth, yeah, they're gonna fall out real soon. Yeah, that big ass butt that you have is gonna sag real soon. Yeah, that nice chiseled six pack you have, life can hit you at any moment where you'll get stressed out. Kids will stress you out, and you'll get a big old pot belly anytime. Life happens to everybody, so don't put all your confidence in your looks and in your skin. Put all your confidence in who you are as a person. So that way, when people shit on you for your looks, be like, I don't care. Oh, well, I got more than just my looks. I got X, Y, and Z. No matter how invincible you think you are because you're in your 20s or in your 30s, the wall is undefeated. So y'all can listen to people like Shara Seven all you want about being pretty and how you got to leverage it and shit like that. But try to seek things that are more of substance because people will take you seriously and respect you more. If you're a pretty girl, try to fucking own a restaurant or something. Try to be the boss. Try to update your resume or do something substantial that people can connect with. Being pretty shouldn't be the most interesting thing about you. People who benefit from pretty privilege only feel a way when they can no longer benefit from it. When you can no longer benefit from the fact that people fetishize your lips, your cheekbones, and your body and the way you look, that's when a lot of people with pretty privilege oftentimes will sit around and complain about how it works against them. You never hear them complain about pretty privilege when it benefits them and works in their favor, only when it doesn't work. But that's that for this video. Hope you guys see where I'm coming from. Hope you guys enjoyed this piece of breakdown and rant that I did. And yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch. Wait for you. You thought wrong, but you're just a boy. And you don't understand, you don't understand how it feels to love a girl. Someday you wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her. You don't know how it hurts until you lose the one you wanted and you're taking it for granted. And everyone you have at the show, but you're just a boy.
Hello, molecules. My name is Tristan. Some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. Recently, I was found in the desert at the brink of death by the folks at Donut.
Drink this.
Oh,
Drink it.
this is my 1998 Lexus LS400. I bought it about 4 years ago in hopes of turning it into this crazy VIP build, but unfortunately, I got sidetracked with my S14 project. But that all changes today. We're gonna be putting a bespoke body kit, fenders, a wing on this thing, and it's gonna be absolutely, it's gonna be incredible. Along the way, we're gonna learn about where VIP style came from and why I'm choosing the term.
All right, my bad, y'all. Lord have mercy, y'all. The YouTube done sent you down the car rabbit hole. What's going on, David? No, I said I'll be right back. I had to. There's some bullshit happening right now. I didn't want to stop the show. Lord have mercy. Listen, we're gonna do another show. Shout outs to David, Akisanya in the building. They probably sent y'all down the rabbit hole. Listen, man, we're gonna do a second show tonight. Well, today it's tonight for me, but we're gonna do a second show. Make sure you guys hit the like button, support the show. I am back. Because we gotta go over this Princella Diddy case. You know, I heard Princella's gonna be over at Hamp's show. You dig? You know, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, what's going on, Star P? Yeah, man. No, I actually didn't expect it to be a guy talking about. I didn't expect it to be a guy talking about that, but I'm glad that one did talk about that because guess what? The irony of the BS that people watch, you know, especially our ladies and stuff like that. Listen, you know, you could be this you know, this real manosphere guy that dates his lady and keeps her away from all the bullshit and keeps his kids up out of trouble and shit like that. But like sooner or later, man, the internet, TV, your auntie, somebody gonna get to your folk, you know. And if man, wherever there's order, disorder, you got to be there to create order. Thank you, everybody that hit the like button, supported the show. Give me about an hour. I will be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. Peace.